did you do that? How did you do that? Did you think it was...
How you doing, people? Welcome to the stream. I'm not late. I'm on time. Can you believe it? Say it all the time, don't I? Well, tough. Ooh, that was quick. Mechanus. Thank you very much indeed. Massively appreciate Beer and Cake in the chat. I think I was laying on something because I have a... No, that's a spot. Ignore that. Howlin' Scrap, Dimsy, Christina, Lonely Girl, DJ, Jimmy, Squatilia, Crispy Vigix, Vaderog, Avinia, Mechanus with a resub, Mark JPVVA, and Rob. How you doing? On YouTube, we've got Dark Apostle, Beef Boy Gaming, Maureen, and Vedra. How you doing? Welcome to the streams, people. I say streams with an S on the end because I'm on both platforms, YouTube and Twitch, if that wasn't already painfully freaking obvious. We're doing stuff and things. Yesterday was a takeover, so if you missed that, that's on YouTube and Twitch. Today was a Warden class guide, which is now all the class guides complete, which means all the builds can now start rolling out. The reason for the class guides, above all, wasn't just to go, hey, what's the best class in 2023, and clickbait the fuck out of that shit. That was not what we were doing. The point of it was to have them laid out as a foundation so that the build videos are now shorter. That way, you don't miss any information. Because if I just made them shorter and missed out all the information, people would obviously be pissed off that all the intricate details are no longer there. And that's what people want. So what I've done is I've put the intricate details of the skills in a separate video. So therefore, the build videos can be slightly smaller for those that already know. And if you do want the extra details, there's a link for it. So it all works like that. But that was the plan, at least, to see how that works out. Now they're all done, builds can happen. Speaking of which, no mega spoilers, but you're going to see this today a little bit. I still being messed with. I need a tank. Preferably, I don't give a shit. Bring a tank. Someone whisper me, bring a tank. Make sure it's not a Necromancer. I don't want to share corpses. Jaden, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Pauline, how you doing? Zion, also welcome. Zion, you want to come in as a tank? Vigix is tanking. All right, fair enough. Let's go, Vigix. Too slow. Thank you very much for joining. If I start going, making those noises, sorry. Tough shit. I'm not fully recovered yet, and one of the kids is really fucking ill, so hopefully I don't get it back again, but I'm still a little bit sniffly. Tanking hard indeed. HG Wells, how you doing? Vigix, let's go! Where the fuck is the thing? I should know, I've been in there a million times. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm completely addicted to the Endless Archive, but it wasn't already painfully obvious. Oh, man. What a day. Busy stuff with the guide stuff. Lots of background bits and pieces getting done that I can't talk about, but you will see soon. Let's go! Wait a minute, I need to make sure I'm repaired and shit first. I have no idea. We'll check after the first round, I guess. Fuck it, let's just go anyway. Buddha, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Shout out for Buddha in the chat, please. You still don't have your new fucking thread yet? Oh, man. Vigix didn't come through the door. Whee! He blew it. What are you on? Didn't even check. Jet pop off. Such a bad luck in Endless Archive today. Finally got Juffy, but it was bugged, so no usable skills. Can't even light attack. Oh, man. That sucks. Vigix fighting a piggy. Charlie O, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. What is Vigix on? I didn't even look. Oh, he's on a Nightblade. Swift Gale, that'll do. I need to adjust myself because I'm not sitting correctly. Bear with me. Push in. Ha ha! Hold on. Ah, that's better. I got a trap nerve and I was sitting all fucked up and it's hurt my foot. Right, let's go. Tanking in Dark was pushing what I learned about tanking. It will. And it'll make you better at it as well because you'll have more awareness of what the fuck is going on. Skellington. Right, people. We need beer and cake in the chat today. Lots of it. Encourage, or different emotes that you haven't used before. We want as much encouragement as possible because we want the bleed and we want focused efforts. A lot of it. We can get loads of that. That will be great. We don't get that a lot on stream, so we want to actually demonstrate some cool stuff today. I mean, it's always cool stuff, right? But more cooler. Even more cooler than we intended. Red Eagles, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Whoa, Insanguinate. Good start, people. Good start. Those emotes are definitely working. We need more of that. Insanguinate is fucking bonkers. All I have to do is this. Ready? Watch. That's it. That's all I need to do. But first, we're going to go massive Pajunga. And you're going to die really fast. Oh my god, you got fucking Fire Orb as well. Delete. Bye-bye. Also, the Treacherous Crossing side quests are pretty much impossible solo at 3, 5, and above. It's not. You can do it. I actually did all of mine solo, but you have to be very quick, and you have to take advantage of some passive bonuses if you have them. Or you just need to be... Oh, people. Keep those emotes coming. We've got the bleed already. First boss, bleed. Done. Now we need... Let's go for 6 focused efforts. B-boy, thank you very much. Thank you very much indeed. Massively appreciate Bit Cake in the chat. HG Wells, as dismissive as you want to be. I know it's frustrating, but believe me, I did it without a speed buff. You can do it with, obviously, but if you don't have it, you can do it, but you have to move backwards and forwards really fucking fast. The trick is front to back. However, quick tip, champion points. Steed's Blessing, that'll help. It can be done, but it is fucking quick. You'll make it by a very, very small margin. Funny made it to stream, you did indeed. But obviously if you got a speed buff, it does help. Ninjas all the way. Sounds like a Christmas movie. White Tiger, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Bountiful resources, yes. Mike Macon, welcome to the stream. Valerian, also welcome. What class you on, HU Wells, by the way? Just out of interest. I got the bleed already. Can you believe it? Impaired Joker, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Whee! Your build is built for archive, or will it work in other content? It will work in other content, and the build is designed for other content. But this adaptation or adaptation that isn't shared yet fully is adapted for this purpose. All the builds on the channel designed for PvE are made for all content, and they all work in all content, and they have done for the last 6 years, regardless of what stupid people that don't even try them have said. They don't know, they're wrong. They don't get to make the stuff, they just get to win with their one follower. However, I am adapting some things to be a bit more specific to this. I got focus efforts twice in Status Pro, 160k deeps on Krag for Arc 3. Might submit it to my guild to prove worthy to do VMO. Dude, I had 4 stacks of focused effort at most on the status build so far. On Status Pro, on the End Arc version, and it is fucking insane. Lazy Sorg, HG Wells, definitely make sure you've got Steed's Blessing. That'll make a big difference. But yeah, if you get the correct order, go front to back, because then the first ones will disappear first, and you're already past those. You'll be surprised how much time you save by doing it in that order. Because some people try to press them all and run, which you can do, but when you're going 3 and 5, not a chance. Not unless you have got the speed buff, which is correct. But if you do it with a strategy intact or in place, it will do that. It will work. So Steve's Blessing for a start is nice, but you don't have to have it. But if you go front to back in order, the front ones will reappear first, and they're behind you now. So that's the tactic. Finish your BFG build, first time trying an arc, fucking fun. Told you, Birdie, I told you it'd be good. Pen bonus will be good. Ooh. Ulti reduction or pen bonus? I'm gonna let the chat decide, be quick. Pen bonus or cheaper ulti to go Pajunga quicker? Rav, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I think I'm gonna come back to ESO. Do people use new group find out for endgame stuff? Yeah, they can use it for absolutely anything. There's no restriction. There is literally no restriction. It's 100% up to you. Pen, ulti, pen. Are you sure? Hey, Zion chat. Hope you're enjoying your weekend. Daniel, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Been back for like 2 weeks. Fair. Pen. Everyone's saying pen. Ulti. There's more pens, I'm afraid. It's doing it. I go front to back, but the problem is that by the time I get to manage to press the last pillar, the first pulls are almost back. You've got to be a little quicker. If pressing them quicker at the right speed is the problem, that... I'll keep trying. You'll get it. You will. It is very tricky. It's literally to the second. Like, if there's one here, and they're got to be done in that order, but you have to run backwards afterwards, I'll literally stand here, I'll press that, I'll turn and press that. I won't run to it, because that wastes, like, half a second or so. So if they're really close together, you just press, turn, press that one, bolt. You got to be quick, though. It is fucking fast, granted. Pen to win. Well, the quicker I can go into Pajunga mode, the better, but I've got loads of ulti regen anyway, so it's fine. Can you believe I've got the bleed already? Round 1, got the fucking bleed. Pen and bleed, let's go. Hot Sauce is also discussing archives with a couple of attuned enchantments. Again, I'm glad it is, because it is. But again, every single build is designed for all content initially. Like, it's designed with damage mitigation, survival as far as heals are concerned, sustainability as far as your resources are concerned, and also damage output if you're using a DPS. Every single one of them. So people finding it out now and realize it, and finding out that that's new, it's not new. That's the intention. That's the design. That's how I make my builds. But because this content requires all of that stuff, it's easy to pick up any of the builds and just come in already. You don't have to do anything. But I am making slight adjustments to some for the purpose of this, just to mess with certain things that happen in here.
And divisions aren't just
Again, I can't overemphasize that anymore. That is the design of all the builds. All of them are individually unique, but also at the same time designed for all content and designed to work in tandem with any other build on the channel. And with any other group. You're getting a bigger picture now. My order was 2, 5, 3, 6, 1, 4. Oh, that's fucking shit. All right, HUL, you win on that one. Nah, too slow. Go again. Get a better order next time. That's fucking shite. Yeah, you don't want to go from 1 to 4. If you have to go from like 5 to 6 or 5 to 4 or something like that, or even 1 to 3, that's not too bad. But 1 to 4 or 4 to 1, not a chance. Vicious, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. If it wasn't obvious, by the way, this is the lazy bones with slight alterations, but I'll explain that more in a video. We are past the first of the month. It is safe to join Patreon now. They charge at the beginning of each calendar month or when you actually join. So you get the remainder of the calendar month as your perk. So if you want to join nice and early, you can catch up with the up and coming, so next week, early access build videos. Feel like I get every single attempt today. So what you mean is, your RNG sucks. Right, got it. I'm glad we got there eventually. We're taking that. People, remember, we need these different emotes, the ones that you haven't seen before or used before, in order to encourage the game to give me good stuff today. You made the builds most fun to play and great damage. Thank you very much, Joseph. Much appreciated. Is the group finder active? Yes, of course it is. Of course it's... what do you mean active? You mean, is it ready for you to just join the game and everything's done for you? You're going to have to make your own groups. The more people know about it, the busier it will be. It's as simple as that. If people just expect it to work, I mean, fair enough, that's what it does. But also, most people don't read patch notes, so most people don't know about it. You need to be responsible as players to inform your communities and friend circles that it exists if you want it to thrive. And it will. But yes, it's very active all the time. And if it's not active at the moment for you, because you're looking for something specific and can't find it, make a group. It will fill up. It's a really, really, really overdue and good tool. He's group finding today for the lazy sort. Great fun until our friend the warrior deleted us in Arc 7. The warrior's a prick. He is a prick, but he's meant to be, isn't he? I'm glad people are still scared of him. Ooh. Recovery, don't need it. Heals are stronger, quite nice. Martial damage over time effects are longer. That will actually enhance my status effect from the bleed, so the hemorrhage. It's not terrible. I'll take that. What's RNG? Mine doesn't exist. No, mine's terrible, dude. That was a so-so vision. Respect the warrior. Yes, you have to respect the warrior, because he will wreck your face. He doesn't care about you. Delete any precious feelings that you have about using the internet when you're up against the warrior, because he will teach you that you don't matter. The warrior doesn't give a fuck. He is old school as hell, and he says, get good or get dead. Or you can put endless in the chat, and there's a guide for you there, so you know what to do. He'll still fucking delete you. He's horrible. I like the fact that they've got some really, really, really intimidating bosses, though. Can you survive with mechanics alone? Within reason, yeah, of course you can. But if you don't help yourself along the way with a few defensive bonuses, he'll just delete your character. Warrior does not give participation prizes. No, he doesn't even want you in the room. Let alone giving you a prize for being there. Frost Dragon, my Arc Nemesis. The Lake Town mechanic. Right, I'm going to give you a tip for that one. First of all, look up so you can see where he's going to be and try and get in a place that is not actually going to be his path. But, slight sidestep there, and that's probably what you have to do. He will aim at you. He'll aim straight at you. So it's not like a cycle and he always lands here, or a cycle and he always lands there. He will aim at you. So be ready, and as soon as he comes down, get the fuck out of the way, either left or right. Don't run forwards, he will run you over. Bob and I saw Rakat last night in Endark, and we were so lucky it was a lower level because neither of us were on a tank. Lucky for you, Christina. Believe it or not, you don't need to be on a tank. What you need to do is get on the pad. Both of you can get on the pad. Bear in mind, though, when you run from one side of the room to the other, because the pad is always on polar opposites, the orbs surrounding the middle will really hurt, so you got to keep a heal up. I fucking hate this secret. Cannot bloody stand it. You... Every fucking time. Stunned him. Oh, where's my ability gone? Heal off that one. Let's go, heals. That took some time. Mathematic, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. No, you don't. I stunned you. Fuck off. Oh, shit. I'm in trouble. The tentacle just hit me. From there. From there. Bless Cheese Muppet, thank you for the bits. Massively appreciate it. Being cake in the chat. I never actually considered that the dragon followed you. You're a genius. Yeah, look up. You'll see. He will try and manipulate his position to where you are and cut across the map. He'll do it twice. There's 2 flybys. If you don't want to get killed by Lake Town, keep your eyes on the sky. It's tricky because you've got Ice Atros chasing you. Failing that, save any defensive ultimate you've got until that phase comes in, like barrier or whatever. Checking out super break from my stream. Papa Digger, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Did you just slight self-promote there? Welcome in, dude. I just got wrecked by zombies. I'm gonna get wrecked again. Shit. Woohoo, that was close. I did stun him. Oh, maybe not. Got it, got it. This motherfucker's gonna kill me. No, he's not. Oh, I so want to suck up the ulti, but I can't. Didn't mean to. It's a slight indirect one. It's like, hey guys, I stream too. Yeah, we know. Shout out for Papa Digger in the chat, please. Oh, shit. Oh, dear. I'm in trouble. No, I'm not. We'll be fine. Don't even worry about it. It's easy. Where's my health recovery? Ah, shit. Stunned. Did we do it? Yes! Oh, my gears fell off. Guess what, people? Oh, nice try. Hopefully you can still hear me. If not, you're hearing some awesome music supplied to us by somewhere on the internet. That needs to come off and go back on again. So do you. It's amazing listening to me through the Be Right Back screen, isn't it? Technology we have these days. Let's go! We have to re-equip our gear. Wait a minute, you can heal in that morph. You can, but you've got to... You get health recovery and you got to kill stuff. Pestilent globs or... Yes. Whee! We need a really good one on the next verse, people. Or vision, even. So far... Using different emotes for a change alongside Beer and Cake has actually given us some good RNG. Or reasonable RNG. So we need to keep that up. When we get to the boss fight, we need some of the other 35 emotes used. Another unplugged moment, like kind of unplugged my MTV used to Once Upon a Time. What the what? Was that another unplugged moment? Yes. Secret stage to collect the little orbs are one's giving me the most grief. Solo. Dude, you gotta slow down. So go to the middle, then just shimmy off to the left or the right. And go around in like a quarter of a circle, or half a circle, and take 2 or 3 and put them in the middle. Then go out the opposite side and then take a couple more. You'll be fine. But if you run too fast or try to get too many at once, then you'll make mistakes and you have to run backwards and forwards all the time. Joker, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Area of effect increase. Sure, I'll take it. Time to repair those emotes, because I'm shit at them. Finally beat the puzzle solo. Took me many tries. It will take you many tries. It's tricky. But once you've got it, you can go buy your perk and you're all good. Boss round. Let's go. The warrior. Who said it? I need emotes, people. Emotes. Emergency emotes, please. Let's go. Off balance. I'm going to go into massive Pachunga mode. Get ready. I don't even need it. I'm going to do it anyway. Finish him.
Finish him.
He's fucked. Fuck-a-doodle dead. Ah. That was an earlier arc, so whatever. Get him out of the way. You have to deal with him again. That's what you want. You want all the really difficult trial bosses first of all, and then you want the shit ones later. That's not great. Area effect damage increase, meh. Increased duration on minor and major effects. Poo. I'll take the health recovery. Best solo DPS pla build off balance in pla. What? Dude, just use off balance. Just use it. I'm not even gonna dignify it with a real response outside of whatever that sentence meant. I'm just gonna direct you to that video. Someone put off balance in the chat. Got Rack out on Arc 1 today. I was so happy to see him there. That's good RNG, that is. I got Zaz Hasha earlier. I'll fucking say his name. Zaj Hassa. And I was so happy to get him on an early arc. I wasn't looking at my health and I fucking died. Off balance is dirty. Yes, it is. Especially in here. If you got a tank, you're done. Tip, by the way. Almost Immortal Warrior and off balance combined. You know why? Almost Immortal Warrior can spare a slot to put molten weapons on, molten armaments, which means you don't have to use spell parts, which means you can use tri parts, which makes you even stronger. Because then you've got mag recovery, health recovery, and stamina recovery where you normally wouldn't on that build. And you still keep your sorcery and brutality because the DK can bring it. How happy would you be with that? Oh. I got him. Fuck the negate. Do things all the time off balance. You will. Just depends on how experienced you are. Why does it only give me 25? I disagree. It normally gives me a lot more than that. Wait a minute. What in the fuck? Let's do this. I'm going to waste an ulti here. That is normally 31. Something's fucky. Oh well. I'm taking it anyway. Combination of classes would totally make me want to order Chinese takeaway. You're going to need to because you'll be in there all night. Try to get leads for Oaken Soul Ring. Dude, it's all RNG. It's not difficult. It's just luck. You'll get it. Papa Digger, if you put website in the chat and then go to the search bar on the website and just put Oaken Soul, unless one of the mods can grab it. The whole guide on how to get it is there. Unless, of course, you already got it, in which case, carry on. Which one of the old fart here hates to type that? Thank you in the chat for advice. It was awesome. Is I get a response. Thank you. You're a legend. Still hate typing. No problem. Natanaros, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Would you like a spoiler? Not for the build, but a spoiler for some perks and bonuses that would make sense as to what you're seeing today. So, Jeff does physical damage, and he also does fire damage. His physical can apply a status effect, and his fire can apply a status effect. His physical is direct, his fire is damage over time. So, direct damage, error of effect damage, damage over time, physical status effect, burning status effect, and pet. All of those bonuses buff him. So now you know. How front-loaded is that? Bottom Weaving, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I didn't even check what buffs I've got, actually. I'll have another one. What'd I get? Beatdown. No resistances for the boss. Perfect. Woo, hello. Pauline, thank you very much for the resub. Massively appreciated. Bit and cake in the chat. What an absolute legend you are. Do I have loads and loads of stamina now? What the fuck is this? Oh, it's a refill. I don't need a refill. We need to see those emotes, people. Sounds like some NPC is about to get a huge owie. It's quite relaxed, to say the least. I didn't get all the special shinies, though. We did get no resistances on boss, but outside of that... You got the wins, and you weren't even using the light attack spamming. And this archive is great for learning mechanics on the majority of stuff, especially as a tank. As close as a tank and player will get to a DPS dummy equivalent. I mean, very, very vaguely. I mean, they're not even remotely similar, but you will be put through your paces, yes. I mean, the other way to be put through your paces is to just go into content. Any content. That's how you practice as a tank. But Endless Archive will teach you things that you are not aware of. or it will allow you to practice stuff that you are aware of. For example, most players don't know what the fucking infuser is because most players don't go into VKA and they don't go into Black Rose Prison. They come in here, they know what an infuser is. So when they do go into Black Rose Prison eventually, when they got the balls to try, they'll be like, hey, I know what that does. Interrupt it. Well done. And that's what it's for. It will teach you some very, very valuable lessons. Also, you didn't emote hard enough. I said use lots of different ones. I'm seeing loads of beer and cake. So some of you got it right. Some of you didn't get the memo. But I'm going to take one of them. I'm going to take this because it's a flat increase to the one bar that I am using the most. So fuck it. That'll do. It's not terrible, but it's not great. We want focused efforts. People must try harder. And Bumba! Big boy. Let's go. Oh, we're going to spellfucker in the room. Do you mind? I didn't even get to finish my heavy attack. Tell him, mum. Oh, fucking McForearms. Come get some, motherfucker. You'll be fine. Don't worry. Why are you hitting me and not Vigix? Why don't you hit the tank like you're supposed to, like good mobs? Finish him. Fucking McForearms getting wrecked. I need some buffs for my bleeds, though. That would be nice. Get him, Jeff. You are using minor and major cowardice. Very nice. So he's not going to hardly touch you at all. Very, very single target tank, but it'll work. I just got to be mindful of the aggro grabbing. Because it's not a lazy tank. Or malice. It's fine. It's fine. I've got a lot more protection than you think. Plus I've got active heals. So those hots will help me and Vigix. Danger creature here. He is really cool though. Matt, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Greg, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Gonna buy a taunt. Vigix. The big two-hander guy is the one that's beating me up. He won't beat me up because I've got 61k health, but he's trying. Just so you know, he's trying to get me. Bless him. That one. This guy is Mathis. This is going to be funny. I can't tell you. You're killing stuff and things again. I am killing stuff and things again. We've got the mighty Vigix. Sounds like that was Mike yelling at me last night. He was yelling at you last night, but you did get your Ink Slayer, so congratulations. Whee! Did you do the thing, Buddha? Where you go in and you say, okay, I'm a tank, I'm going to taunt stuff, and then the first enemy, you didn't taunt it. Does that happen? Is that why Mike was shouting really, really loudly? I never liked playing Necro till Lazy Bones came out. Looking forward to the Endless Dungeon tweaks. Oh, yeah. Stereo, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. That word that I can apply, lots of people are trying. Yeah, they're trying, indeed. Whee! That didn't happen, but okay, good. Why was Mike shouting then? Mike doesn't shout. It's a filthy, dirty lie. The fucking forearms guy, those Daedra are cool.
Are you done in here?
We don't call him that. We don't call him Daedra. We call him fucking McForearms. The model's cool. Trick. One go left, one go right. Go around the same direction. That way, nobody overlaps. That one's almost invisible. You didn't go the same direction. You went the opposite direction, which is why we're meeting in the middle. Oops. That's it. He was almost disappointed. Oh, not almost disappointed. He did do the glasses. Look, everyone like this. Looking down the glasses with them on his nose. That's dangerous territory, Buddha. Be good. Where's Vigix? There you are. He did? Oh, shit. Medic! How you doing? With a sub as well. Thank you, Mike Megan, for the gifted sub. If you're not following Medic, you're doing things wrong. Give him a shout out in the chat. How you doing, dude? We're in the Endless Archive on a tweaked version of a not yet quite spoiled build variant of the Lazy Bones. Lazy Bones still works absolutely perfect in here. We've been using it on stream anyway, but I'm doing stuff and things and giving people hints of information along the way. I'm a skeleton. Fuck. Do you know what? As a necromancer in a giant Goliath form, that should not affect me. I shouldn't really have that skeleton stun. But it wasn't yelling. I was... Ad what? Admonishing is sternly... Oh, sorry, you sternly. As a tonk, your job includes the, in fact, revolves around you poking the damn bad guy's Buddha. So I was right the first time when I said he didn't taunt. Knew it. Deepest voice award goes to Medic. Medic scares Batman. Whoa. Someone used a new emote. That is good. Vigix, if you see fire, put enemies in it. I got it. I got the supporty thing. Let's go. Now we just need focused efforts. We've got two of the best ones. I said the B word. Come off it, they are. I got the bleed and the ground fire. We all know that those are the things you want to go for. If you see it, get it. Now I just need a fuck ton of focused efforts. And then I'll just take damage mitigation for the rest of it. I'll be more than happy stacking 14 focused efforts and everything else damage mitigation. I don't give a fuck. Can you imagine 14 focused efforts? The game would fucking break. They wouldn't even calculate damage anymore. They'll just allow you to one-shot bosses. Need some more, dude. Medic's off? Where's he going? You're not hearing the sub alert? Are you fucking kidding me? Hold on. Don't die, Vigix. Oh my word. There we go. It's fixed. That was fixed before the stream, but apparently it reset itself because it's a prick. Someone do another sub. It'll work then. Did you see what I did there? You think it was really clever? Do you? Read that already. I caught up. Excellent. Oh, they're dead. I knew that. Fire orb all day long. Mike Macon. Vamp Smokey is the Dragonborn, people. And just like that, for science, you can hear again. How good is that? It works, Mike. Thank you very much. I even did the sarcastic thumbs up. Dude, you're a legend, actually. Thank you very much for the gift and sub. You are a legend in a Mike Macon suit. Which is expensive. Unforgiven Carpet, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Melty, melty. Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh my god. Piggy! I'm gonna melt the piggy. Off balance and dead. Rip! Oh, as if you got magical multitudes as well. Was that me? No, that was me. No, that wasn't. I had fire orb. Got my man Void. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I've got magical multitudes now. Let's go. Cool Void thingy. Void snot. Emotes, people. Emotes. You know how it works? We need good stuff. Excuse me. Supper's over. Cheese omelette. Nice. Ah, the bull's dead. Shit. My bad. Cooler than the sheep. Not cooler than the sheep. Ooh, not what we wanted. I mean, it's good. It's not what we wanted. We want focused efforts. 3 things so far have been not what we wanted, although they're nice. That could have been 3 stacks of focused efforts. Couldn't it? And if I was on my own, off stream, that would have happened. Because the game's a prick. It doesn't want me to show the audience all the cool stuff. It wants you to go and test it yourselves, because everything is player testable. Fuck it. It'll do. I'm not going to sneeze at fucking pen bonuses. How much have I got? Okay, 10k is good. Whee! Delete, delete, delete. Don't stand in the fire, you'll die. Absolutely love that perk. When you both have it, it's stupid. Like, if you can kind of synchronize swim on land and stay together, you can actually make them stack up really nasty. That was a good stack, actually. Well done. Uh-oh, battle cap. 100% accurate on him and nothing else. Don't even side shoot or spread fire at anything else. You need to focus 100% accuracy on that target. Full focus. Lock the bastard if you have to, so you don't miss. Even if you're light attack weaving, don't miss one out to the side. Hit him. He has to go first. You can still interrupt other stuff, yes. But that has to go first. I'm having that. I forgot to heal myself. Whoops. Vigic's got heals. I don't think he does, actually. That's fine. I'll maintain my own. I just got a little trigger happy and forgot. Battle Cat fucking got me so stressed. I didn't even realize we'd killed the rest of the room. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Splat. Good pull. Wow. He's got Mighty Bash. Love that fucking perk. Especially on Status Pro. Well, the End Arc Nightblade even. That one. That's Status Pro souped up. Oh, I didn't even get to hit him. He's dead. That's laggy. Let me scared in the gate bubbles. Miss Brick, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Helen is lurking. No problem whatsoever. Class embodiment, yes. Is there a set that reduces damage of your partner if you die? You're asking the question you already know the answer to because you're literally looking at it. Why did you look at the set that you know what it does and then ask me if that's what it does and if there is one? Are you trying to look smart? Okay, you do you know what? I'm glad you thought of that. I'm glad you asked. Yes, there is actually a set in the game that does that. It's this one here. It's Pearlescent Ward. How coincidental. However, Red Eagles, what you can also do, and some people choose to do this in the Endless Archive, you can also boost the protection of your partner if you're really, really chunky, and you can just guard them. But that's tricky. Oh, shit. Snarky's eye, business as usual. Dude, if I don't make fun of people that I like, they won't know I like them. That's kind of a rule on the stream, by the way, people. If I don't make fun of you, I don't like you. So if I'm sarcastic, you're winning. That's how I operate. Of course. The British thing? I think it might be. Scallywag. Oh, dear. Oh, I didn't ask for emotes. Fuck. Now, I'm playing a little tactically here. That can actually benefit me. I don't like the extended damage over time stuff because you're spamming stuff most of the time. And if you are using damage over time, you probably overlapped it anyway. But that will actually boost one thing that I am doing, so I'm not going to be too mad at that. Could be worse. I need to see how much it affects it, though. I didn't fire because he was immune. Oh, no, it does. It does. Good to know. Hemorrhage. Almost an extra second on it. Whee! So, that guard tip, by the way, I mean, that's what it's for. It's been there forever. It's for content. But, just bear in mind, you do have to stay quite close together. So it is tricky. However, here's the thing to consider on some things. While it is nice to have a whole set just in case you die, it's also good to have a whole set that makes you not die. Ah, think about that one. You could have emergency built-in rebirth in the form of one of the immortal sets or Phoenix. Because it gives you a big, big boost to survival really, really quickly when you get too low. That could also be useful. As British as a pet haggis. What the fuck is wrong with you? Dear oh dear. Oh shit, I missed a secret, Vigix! Why'd you make me do that? Never mind. It's only a wave anyway. If it was a boss, I'd be mad. We haven't got any more orders this round, so it's not the end of the world. Whee! For those of you that are unfamiliar with my sense of humor, while I do speak facts all the time, and I do educate people all the time, I try to help people all the time, I'm also, if it wasn't too obvious, incredibly fucking sarcastic 99% of the time. So it is 100% not personal and all just for fun. So expect the wait. It's going to happen at some point. This way. What can I do with over 53k beer points? You could spend them. Things occasionally happen with beer points, Miss Brick. So you have to keep your eyes open for when they happen. At the moment, there's no ongoing giveaway, but sometimes there is. Sarcasm is like a second language. I got first language. You don't think English is our first language, do you? Anyone in England, English is not your first language. English people can't speak English. We just mutter some of the sounds. This boss is bugged. He's going to do his fucking Lake Town shit. He's got no health now. He's dead. Only 53. Yeah, indeed. We had a purple chicken giveaway with beer points before. And we occasionally do. But you'll have to keep your eyes open for them. They don't happen when people prod. They happen when they happen. So always look. You never know. Normally at the beginning of the stream. There isn't one at the moment, though. We beat the last goal, I think, a couple of weeks ago. Look at this dragon with 1 health. Don't worry, people. There are Endless Archive fixes coming. And lots of them as well. I can confirm. So for now, that is just funny. And they always make the funnies happen with the dragons, don't they? Sitting on 466k. Yeah, but you haven't been here for a long time. Until recently. So you didn't spend them. Skyrim has backwards flying dragons. This one has immortal dragons. Fuck. That is not great. That is okay. Crit chance of magical attacks? Yes. The enchantment is not going to help a huge amount at the moment. Not until later, anyway. Oh, this round. Watch this for fucking stupid. For no reason whatsoever, watch this. If you haven't seen this already, you're about to. Oh, man, thank you very much. Oh, shit. Beer and cake in the chat, people. Thank you very much indeed for the resub. You are a legend. Watch this. If I stand over here, what am I doing? Come on, work. Don't let me down now. Stupid fucking game. Over here somewhere. There's no reason for it. It's just in this area. There. Watch. What the fuck was that? Absolutely no reason for it whatsoever. There's no trigger. It's just if you stand there, it teleports you. And again. What the fuck? What the hell is that? Why, Jose, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. That's actually quite helpful if you get more order, by the way. Because you can just take a piss out of it. Watch. Oh, he's not going to do it now. Excuse me. Good for training ads. No. It's annoying. He's not going to do it now. I think it might be on a timer, you know. It's almost like an enemy synergy. Happy Saturday. Bloodline, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Recently stumbled onto your channel as a brand new player about to start ESO with my wife. I know you have videos on classes and that has helped me already, but I have a question. It would have been quicker to just ask the question. Also, welcome to the channel, by the way. What's the one thing I should know as a brand new player? Ah-ha-ha! I have an answer for that one. Get ready. Are you ready? This is going to sound counterintuitive versus every other linear MMO that you may have played in your life, but this is facts. Ready? Do not power level. Do not. It makes bad players because they think the level is more important than the understanding of the mechanics, and it is most definitely not. Take your time, enjoy it. The game's not going anywhere. All the content is open to every player at every level. It's not going anywhere. Take your time. You can level steadily with XP scrolls and get more XP along the way, yes, but don't power level to get to somewhere way too fast before you understand the basics. One of the mods, hopefully, we'll be able to put beginner in the chat. There's a beginner series there that will help you with the basics. But honestly, power leveling hurts people. They get bored, they get fed up, they don't understand the game, and they quit. It makes bad players. You will find people that are 160 to 200 champion points that will outplay people of 3,000 champion points because of the way they learnt. That is the biggest tip I can give to any player. This game is a marathon, not a sprint. Correct. Gotcha, we plan on tackling more like duo RPG and kind of thing. You can 100% do that in ESO. And this particular content that we're in right now is brand new. This is solo or duo only. So you're in the right place. That's the reason why Zai's our sensei. Indeed. Excuse me. Even Zai Ninjas. Mason, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm fine. I'm on the 5th pint of Guinness. Life is good. Lucky bastard. I do not have Guinness. I have some rum in the house, but I don't have anything to mix with it at the moment, so I'm not going to drink that. Massive Pachonga! Is it fun to unlock stuff? Yes, of course it is. Is it fun to have loads of champion points? Yes, it is. But do you need to have them really, really quickly? No, you do not. Part of the fun in MMOs and RPGs is the journey. If you only ever fast track to the end, you're not going to appreciate it for what it is. You learn more on the way than you do when you're there. Also, again, since all the content is open for everyone anyway, regardless of level, doesn't matter. You scale to the content, not the other way around. Rebirth. No, don't need rebirth. Running the status pro, the status Endark Pro at the moment, so that explains the lag on getting commands in here. I blame you, Zai. The build is too awesome and fun. Shame, shame. Dude, have you got focused efforts yet? And the heavy attack. Be sure to wind up a heavy and animation cancel crushing shock. So big, heavy crushing. That will put the bleed on, that'll put the fire dot on, that'll put the 3 hits on, that'll put all the statuses on, and then everything dies.
For some reason, I expected Poat's presence to feel
Previous run, yes, dirty. It is insane.
viscous.
Always wind up crushing, wind up crushing. You'll maintain your resources, you'll guarantee statuses, you can't lose. Don't be ashamed to read the books in all interactions while leveling. Much work went into that. Oh yeah, it did. Might as well use an extra buff. What I get? Whoa, Swift Gale, let's go. Light attack, please. I'm gonna hit him anyway. Fuck it. Doesn't even hurt. Look. Stop hitting her. Why? He can take it. Massive Pachonga. Ah. Big heavy blade. Yeet. Fires on the ground. Fucking teleporting bastard. I think my resource management is not a problem on this, even when I'm not heavying. I'd like to see Zai as a goat. You need to watch more often, dude. I've been a goat on stream every single fucking day. Getting the funny secrets. Did you know there's a sheep in the crown store? Fuck! I need to go... Oh, I have to waste money. I need to buy the new polymorph. I wasn't that interested in anything on the crown store, apart from the skins, obviously, because I collect all of those. And the polymorph. And I saw the polymorph was attached to a big fucking crown crate stack bundle. Can't remember how many times in random dungeon that the dude with the higher CP doesn't know what to do. A lot. But I fuck sort of, but the Guinness is just so good. I don't know what the fuck that words was. There was those little dots there that got filtered. We keep forgetting about the cool emotes because we're not getting good stuff anymore. More health recovery or last and harm? That's a tough one. That one. Just had our best friend, Mr. Forearms, 4 times in a row. Fucky McForearms to you. That's his name. Fucky McForearms. 4 times in a row is unfair. Why is this... Is this mine? Why are you... I don't know why the sneaky ninja was out, but he was. It's an 8-second bleed now from the heavy. Quite nice. Double check that. What the fuck is it? 7.4 seconds. Nice. Nearly 8 seconds.
I love winning. Drinks all around.
Thank you for the follow. You hate fucking McForearms? He's horrible. But also, I wouldn't have it any other way. I don't want him to be altered. As sadistic as that sounds, I think it's fair to say that we appreciate the fact that he's a massive prick. Because if he was too easy, it would be, oh, it's that guy again. Oh, he's fucking easy. No, it's nice to go, even on Arc 1, I'm not sure if I'm going to live here. Arc 2 even, you know what I mean. I'm supposed to say, but I kind of sort of watch you when you're live, but the Guinness and live Irish music, so also good. Ah, you're at the bar. Makes sense. Are you looking at a 2-bar Sork build again? I need context there. Why is the Sneaky Ninja out? Sounds borderline naughty. It does. Do you mean, in these words, do you mean, am I updating the Easy Sork? Is that what you mean? It's still perfectly fine as it is. If I intend on updating it, you won't know until I do. Previous builds have 1 bar Easy Sork. Yeah, okay, fair. I thought that's what you meant, but I had to check. It works perfectly fine as it is. You don't need to do a bloody thing. But if I do ever intend on changing it at any point in time, you will know when I announce it. I don't give spoilers on request. Use both and they're both... Yeah, that's true, actually. Mike uses both of them. He switches from one to the other with the armory. But I will say, Lazy Sork is just fucking bonkers. You have to do fucking anything. Whoa, heavy. Keep up crit surge. Done. Awesome. So what happens is, you know, like when you give a kid some sweets and they're like, can I have some chocolate now? No, no, no. You had sweets. This isn't a running, you get loads of gifts because you got one. So when it comes to spoilers on stream, if I give people one spoiler, which I'm doing today by demonstrating some stuff I'm not completely explaining, you won't get more. This is it. It's your lot. Yes, Lazy Sork build is easy. Yes, it is. Enjoy it. Nice. Thank you very much. There will be no spoilers regarding builds in the chat. You know this if you've been here longer than 4 or 5 minutes. That's very true, actually, because I get asked a lot. Vigix has done a thing. What have you done? I can't tank. Sorry is what your name is. Brilliant. Love it. Just want to say your builds for me work awesome. Really digging the updated DK. Thank you very much. Glad you're enjoying it. Also, Zach, welcome to the stream. This boss here, do not underestimate her. Obviously, she has very basic mechanics with her being a base game dungeon boss. However, at later arcs, she will fucking delete you. Be aware, she hurts. At the moment, we're not going to have too many issues with her. But later on, watch your feet. The Goblin's dead, don't worry. Get a live streak achievement, how? Because you've watched multiple times. That's how a streak generally works. Like the same thing several times in a row. How well does focused efforts benefit the BFG? Depends on how many status effects you fire. Bear in mind, Arcanist gets a 15% increase to status damage as well. So, quite a lot. Which would you say is the best though? 1 bar or 2 bar and return after 4 years, and I was using your 2 bar bills from 5 years ago. Okay, so there is a newer one than 5 years ago, don't worry. It's not a matter of best, it's a matter of which one you're more comfortable with. So the Easy Sork is quite frankly the world's most popular sorcerer build and has been for a very long time. If you count up all the numbers of all the different videos, you will get the outcome and then you'll know why. But within the communities of people that use that, there were some that still struggled. They couldn't use anything else, and that was the easiest for them to use, but they still struggled to optimize their ability within that given rotation. So the Lazy Sork was introduced to fix that problem. So while the Easy Sork will do a little bit more damage, because it has 2 bars, obviously, the Lazy Sork is not that far behind, and it's 10 times easier to use. So that closed the gap, so people that wanted to use it had a variant that was easier for them, and they performed 3 or 4 times better than they ever did before. So it's a matter of choice or preference. whichever one you find more comfortable. So if you can use the 2-bar very, very comfortably, you'll get a little bit more out of it. If you can't use the 2-bar comfortably, you'll get a fuck ton more out of the 1-bar one. Because the people that struggled before, let's say for argument's sake, the Lazy Sork on the rig target dummy would get like 80 fucking K, right? It gets a bit more than that, but just say for argument's sake it was. The people that struggled with it couldn't do 20. Even with it being heavy attack on a wall, they couldn't. Because they were just struggling with so many other things to take in that they were fumbling the buttons and not doing what they should do. Then they got Lazy Sork, which was this, and this, and a DPS tripled. Just like that. So again, it's preference. Max stamina increase, we've already got one of those, so we can stack it. Increase your critical damage with martial attacks. We do want that. That's a tricky one. That one boosts all damage. That one boosts only crit damage. We're going to take this. Lazy Sork is just so much fun. It fucking is. It's a breeze. It makes your gameplay so much less stressful. Because now you've got all that time to figure out what you're doing with mechanics and less time to work and less focus on your rotation. Because everything is so autopilot. It's like the game has gone into slow motion. But your performance has enhanced. So it's win-win. And there's no negatives to it at all. Not a single fucking negative. Xynode builds the best build ever. No other build compares. It's like, because he explains what to use so easy. I try to. I know people switch off when you have to talk more than 40 seconds. And unfortunately, some of the videos are about 60 minutes long. But the information is there. Take it bit by bit by bit. But also, again, I'm condensing those build videos down to make them a bit shorter, with the class guides being there for more in-depth detail on all the skills. Best side performance in Endark with the Lazy Sork 432. Nice! That's a good fucking run. Did you get fucking McForearms? Rather Dashin, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Fucking blast bones wouldn't fire. Fire, please. Thank you. Honestly, I could watch 10-hour video of your builds. They're very enjoyable. Thank you very much. Don't say that in the comment section, though, because the fun police will get you. Because they're like, hey, talk slower and make your videos shorter. We've been over this before on stream. That is a real message that I did receive. Someone said, talk slower and make the video shorter. That motherfucker's skipping around the video anyway. Why does he need it shorter? And if you can't hear fast enough, slow the video down. We have the technology. There's a button on YouTube that slows things down. Right, Bash, let's go. On a particular run, yes, Arc 1, I was able to handle him, but the rest of the deaths were 2 more Marauders and then an ad wave. Oh, yeah, they suck when they start doing that. By the way, watched all of your class guys, chose Necro, and I'm going to try and make a healer with a Necro. Get it done! Be greedy with the bodies. Watch. You see this body here? Ah. See that? Mine. Do that all the time. So, when the Necro first came out, outside of obviously going to ZOS and testing it before everybody else got to see it, which was mega, by the way, and then going to press release in London and getting to play it again, which was mega, by the way, outside all of that, after all the PTS stuff, when we finally got it on live, I was in a trial, and people were dying everywhere. People were dying all over the place because they were getting caught by mechanics. And we're just going to give you a quick example here. You see these bodies on the ground? There's one over there. There's a couple here in a second. See all these? They were players. A responsible person would go up and res them. Mine. I did that. I scooped up their corpses and just fucking ran off hitting stuff. Lady, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Elvin PS, how you doing? Was that a raid? It was a raid. Do you know what? My brain is not functioning properly today. Lady, thank you very much for the raid. Massively appreciated. Beer and cake in the chat. If you're not following already, give her a follow. Click on her name and go follow. It's so cool. And on brand. Dude, it fucking happened. I was like, don't be dead. Don't be dead. Don't be dead. It's your own fault. I'm using it. Read that one already. Caught up with the chat. Excellent. Void Mother, what's her face? I said this was the one in Hypetrain Hollows in the video. It's actually not. This is the world boss. But they're basically the fucking same anyway, so it really makes no difference. Anyone that goes, actually, it's from blah, 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 is just being pedantic as fuck. You know exactly what I mean. She does the same shit apart from one boom, so just kill her. Look, she does her fucking Daedric Yoga. Yay. All you gotta do is avoid it. Same. That bit there, avoid it. It's the same. And while all the ads come in at the end, which is really tricky, that's about it. Just bear in mind, the only thing that is different is that pop there. In Hypetrain would be loads of walking ads, and you have to kill them. Oh, look, ads. Oh, you can't kill me. Loads of ads at the end. Just kill her in the face. He just shot me. I didn't loot the loot goblin. I went over to loot it, and I didn't loot it.
There it is. Master Malkath says.
Greetings, hi from Germany. Love your videos, especially your different builds. Help me a lot. Maurice, welcome to the stream, and thank you very much indeed. Ulti, break free, and magical damage over time effects. Well, I'm not using any magical damage over time effects apart from my heavy attack with the lightning staff, although that's nice. I'm not focusing on it too much. I'm going to take the ulti reduction to cost. I can use that more often. Excuse me. Brother Dashing got a shout out as well. Nice. Oh, laggy room. Fire, please. Goblin sounds like he's gargling fucking toothpaste or mud. Now, this is not a priority target to kill, but it is a priority target to interrupt. So, Flame Shapers do kind of general range damage, bits and pieces, blah, blah, blah. But if you don't interrupt them, they will wreck you very, very fast. So even if you have a focused target right now, like the Battle Cat or whatever his fucking name is, or fucking McForearms, always keep an interrupt handy. Whether it be a crushing shot from long range or just stay near it and bash the fucking thing. You mustn't let them channel. Love the fact that Loot Goblin sticks around when the bosses, when you forget to loot him, which I do often. Yeah, do you know what else happens? The Marauders. If you don't loot those and you end up with the same arena, they're still on the floor. Can you stack extra Fredge from Visions and end up with like 10? No. So you can have one extra life vision, and when you pick it up, it tells you so as well. Thanks as fuck. Using that phrase myself will give you an attribution. Thank you very much. Does anyone know what to do against Raka? Yes. I think his name was died to because I didn't understand mechanics. Right. You were in the right place because I have a series called the All About Mechanics series. The All About Mechanics series has got over 60 videos in it, including a massive guide on the Endless Archive with over 68 bosses in it. One of them is Raka. Lucky for you, I made a timestamp for every single boss. So if you put Endless in the chat, that will take you to the guide. Go to the description on the timestamps, look for Raka. It's all there. You will have everything you need to know. Brendan on YouTube, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. For those of you that are confused when I say on YouTube, that's because I'm streaming on Twitch and YouTube simultaneously. Yes, I read both chats. You're welcome. How far have you gotten with the Lazy Stalk solo? I can only make it into the middle of Arc 4. I wasn't really lucky with the Visions either, so I should probably play duo. And what do you think? I think if you've just answered your own question, you got unlucky with Visions and Versus. Go again. Go again. That happens, and that is part of the fun with the Endless Archive. Don't look at the leaderboards. One, because some people don't sleep. Two, because not all of them are 100% legit. There are issues at the moment that are due to be fixed. They have been addressed. Don't worry. But regardless of that, work towards your score. Worry about your progress and get further than you can, usually. If you go past your record, you're already winning. But, that is how it goes. Sometimes you get really good Visions and Versus. Sometimes you get absolute shit. And that is kind of... That's what you're dealing with. My god, the stun's not working. Fuck it. Thank you. What the hell? I'm gonna die. Oh, he's finally dead. Thank fuck for that. That... We bag them. We can't teabag. Never mind. That would have been fun.
You're too good at being a woman.
Oh, you did it. Thank you, Vigix, for doing all the hard work. What? Have that. Got loads of extra stuff on me. I don't know what the fuck that's for. Oh no! What happened? I'm still here, don't worry. You're just not seeing that shit. I mean, some of it's painfully obvious anyway, but, you know. Didn't think I was going to fall for it, did you? No, of course not. Is the Endless Archive part of the Necron DLC? No, it's not. It's 100% base game. It's 100% free. Don't let anyone tell you any different. People will try to manipulate you into thinking that their salt belongs in your cornflakes. It does not. This is what you need to do. Map. Zoom all the way out. Apocrypha. Stay with me. Zoom in. Endless Archive. You see that there? Even if you don't have Necron, click it. It's free for everyone that has the game. This is 100% free content. Now, if you do have Necron, obviously you can run there and jump off a cliff and go in the cave if you really want to. But if you don't, it's fine. You still have the content. Again, Endless in the chat. There is a guide for it. It is the biggest guide on my channel. It is the biggest All About Mechanics guide in the series, and quite possibly one of the biggest guides out there. It is fucking huge. So anything you need to know is in there. Yes, I'm aware there's a couple of bosses missing, but how many other people got every single boss in their video? Big fat none. Jumps off a cliff and dies. Rather Dash, and thank you very much for the resub. Massively appreciate, of course. Bit and Cake in the chat. Thank you very, very much. 14 months on the bounce. What a legend. Bear in mind, you can never get all the bosses in the video anyway, because they're going to add more stuff over time, inevitably. Which means any video that you make will need more stuff added to it later. You can't add stuff to it later, which is what the written guide will be for. Again, I know I keep saying that's going to be done soon. I have been fucking overwhelmed with work. So much to do. And before anyone gets confused, this is work. Content creating. It's just too much of a backlog. But it is on way. Don't worry. I jump, you get Sky Shard. Yes! If you jump off any cliff, you will get a golden Sky Shard. That is true. For anyone that is new to the game, that is exactly what you get when you jump off a cliff. People are jealous of golden Sky Shards. Don't show them your golden Sky Shard, because then you break your RNG for the rest of your game, and you'll never get one again. Spoiler, that's a massive lie. It's a meme. It's just a way to make you feel bad.
I need a champion, and you've got the job!
That was really loud. Maurice, thank you very much for signing up on YouTube. You are now an official member. You have emotes. Use and abuse them on stream or in comment sections. Thank you very much. People who think content creating is just fire up a game and play it on stream and get paid, try it sometime. It is not. It is not. Especially when you do more than streaming. It is a lot of different stuff. You have to wear about 14, 15, maybe even 16 different hats a day. It gets warm. Whee! I might have pulled, my bad. Is that Loot Goblin? Yes! Get him, get him, get him. Motherfucker, come here. Lead back on her. I'm invisible. I was. Give me a good buff. Guild superiority. What's a load of crap? I don't see those special emotes being used, people. We're supposed to be helping RNGesus. It started working really well at the beginning, and then we've slipped. Anyway, the golden sky shard thing is a joke. It's to make you feel better when you jump off a cliff. It's kind of an ongoing Elder Scrolls Online joke that if you fall off a cliff, golden sky shard, yay! What you really mean is, oh shit, I'm embarrassed. Hat videos on OnlyFans, obviously. Oh shit. That's an expensive perk though, Elvin. That's 10 grand for a hat pick. So I promoted your All About Mechanics End Arc last night. Thank you very much. Hopefully people found it useful. Bear in mind, if you are confused about Throw Out Replicanum, because the demonstration in the video was obviously a build that could actually take the hits, don't worry. Read the pinned comment in that video. It will be in a written guide as well in much more detail, but the pinned comment in that video tells you what you can do if you're not using the Lazy Sork or something similar, basically. And that's quite simple. Once you've got a shield up, stop hitting it. It depends on how front-loaded your abilities are. I don't really want the enchant one at the moment. Deal extra fire damage, just blast bones hitting harder. These two are quite close, but that will start building stacks towards the flame atro, which I do want, so we'll take it. That wasn't too bad. Your emotes are starting to work. Aha! And you're on fire. And dead, actually. That fire also... Oh, we've got Windy Bollocks. No, it's Waterboy. Hey, Waterboy! We've got to kill him. I'm going to leave the ads, actually. Fuck the ads. Block. What are the best skills to use in End Arc for a heavy attack Sork? That's extremely broad, Miss Brick. You're looking for a one-fits-all recipe, and there isn't one. The Lazy Sork is everything you need to know as far as that build is concerned. Everything that is on it is fine. But outside of that, there's a lot of possibilities. The heavy attack Sork is broad. Lazy Sork, however, that's mine. That I can tell you. So, I know words mean things and all the rest of it, but I have to be specific in answering your question correctly. Do you mean a generic one, just using a heavy attack, or do you mean literally the Lazy Sork? Just so I can answer it correctly. This one's taking a bit skill. I need focused efforts, people. All that work. Finish him, indeed. These will have it in a month. Whee! Like I said, make good use of your wand. I'm still waiting for the answer so I can be sure. Because it was worded, the heavy attack Sork. Which means that you might not be talking about mine. I can only give accurate answers if I know definitely what you're talking about. I can assume, but I don't want to do that. Die, please. Trying to sleep. Whee! Oh, exsanguinate. Let's go. I've made a heavy attack Sork with OR and Sergeant. See, that's different. That is why I asked the question I asked. And that, people, is why I have to do this and why other people don't answer it for me. Specifics are important. The Lazy Sork, I can answer that question. Your own version, can't give you that answer. That's personal build stuff. So that's very tricky. It depends on how the rest of your build is set up, not just the gear. So I don't know what channel attacks are. I'm a heavy attack mag Sork. Okay, so again, the description of your build is very vague. Using orders wrap. Right, let me explain this again because otherwise we're going to go around in circles and people are not going to understand me because you're not taking it in. Using orders wrap and Sergeant. Are you using that as part of your own build and that's just the gear you happen to be using? Or are you specifically using the Lazy Sork? I'm not trying to be awkward, I just want to be clear. Ash, heavy attack is a channel. It does count. But generally speaking, if you look at your skills, it will say instacast, channeled, or cast time. I'll show you in a minute when I get past this next round. 4 stacks of focus effort on BFG, so status pro right now. Basically, yep, that's going to be nuts. So, to clarify, Miss Brick, are you using my build or yours? Because the gear alone isn't always that obvious. Zion Ninjas, how's everyone? CGI Shadow, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Doing well, thank you. So, Ash, again, if you go into skills, wrong button. If you go into skills, yeah, press the right one. Look here. Very, very top of the description of the skills. They have their cast time. So these are all instant. Some say channel, some say cast time, some say instant. You're looking for the ones that say channel, but your heavy attack does count as that. Haven't tried Lazy Sork. She has been made before I even heard of Lazy Sork. Okay, so I'm going to answer this again, but this is taking a long time. If you are using the Lazy Sork itself, then you basically just need to keep up Wall of Elements and your crit surge, as already answered above. If you are not using my build and you're using your own setup, that is a long discussion and hard to scale on stream, so use what works for you. Up to you. But on that build, yes, you need Wall of Elements. Will there be any updates for Cleric? Cleric doesn't currently need one, but if there is going to be any, you won't know until it happens, because I don't give spoilers unless I want to. Also, welcome to the stream. It sounds like you're using similar gear, which is not that difficult to do because lots of people duplicated the Lazy Sork, Miss Brick, and tried to claim it as their own. I don't mean you personally, I mean other people out there, which is why you might have found it already prior to my own videos. You are more than free to do whatever the hell you like, even if you're using similar gear. You might find something that works really, really well for you, but the Lazy Sork specifically does utilize Wall of Elements and the heavy combined. Use the Sergeant. Don't tell me the gear. Don't tell me the gear. The reason I say that is because the gear alone doesn't make a full build. That's just armor. Does it contribute? Yes, but there's so many other things you could be doing. You could have different champion points, different food, different skills, different morph, different class, different passive. Lots of things to go over. I cannot scale that on stream per person. It wouldn't be fair. So don't tell me to gear. It's irrelevant. If you're trying to focus on specific skills, if it's one of mine, I can give you the straight answer for it. If it's not one of mine, you're going to get, if in doubt, try it out. Crit surge, morph of surge. If so, I'll have to redo my skills. Is a crit surge the morph of the surge? On Laser Talk? Yes. See, that's a direct question. I can answer that. But for now, I'm planning on swapping for the other Deadly Strike and Noble Jewelers. My apologies. You don't have to apologize. I just have to explain that there's loads and loads of questions. And while I can answer them quickly, really broad ones will not get straight answers because there are too many answers to it. However, bear in mind, one of those sets, Ash, especially Nobles, I'm not going to give you build advice here. I'm going to tell you how the set works so that you're not disappointed when it fails. Unless you're within 7 meters, it won't fire. So just be aware, you need to be close or the set won't work. Lots of people were forced into using that because on the dummy, they were getting higher numbers. But in content, 99% of people that used it were not actually applying it. So bear in mind, some sets do come with rules. That's one of them. So 7 meter range maximum, and you'll get your procs. Outside of that, you will not. So always be aware of that if that's something you're going to use. Fargui, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Ryder, how you doing? Also welcome. So again, I'm not trying to be, what's the word for it? I'm not trying to fuck too much with semantics and be really nitpicky. But some things are much broader than you would think when asking a straight up question. If it's got a straight answer, you'll definitely get one from me. But if it's a case of, hey, my build, and it happens to be something that you've got unique to yourself, I can do that on a one-to-one all day long. That's what they're for. That's why I take one person by themselves into a 1 hour session. We talk about stuff and things, and we can go very much into detail of your own thing. But on stream, it's impossible to scale per person because then everyone will ask me about the unique builds, and I'll never be able to satisfy everybody. So I have to kind of draw the line on that one. But if it's a straight question, I can give a straight answer. If it's not a straight question, I can't. Right, I haven't got the skill yet, but when I do, I'll have to redo my skills. I thought you said you had the build for a very long time. How have you not got the skill yet? You see why I ask the questions I ask? So I can understand where we're going with it. Is this Malcolm? This is not Malcolm. But Ash, again, hopefully that helps. Bear in mind, your range is very important with Nobles. The other sets don't matter, but that one does. Some things like that are things that won't be explained to you when someone's trying to sell you a setup. So small details like that are quite unique to some sets, and they do require a condition. I'm good. I'm 2 lives in. You're in both chats, Bloodline. Oh dear. Anyway, Miss Brick and Ash, hopefully that helped. Hey, I'm getting shit perks now. Healing done. Sure, why not? Going sideways, people, because I play on her, but I don't. And Dark is the most I've played with her. Okay. Someone said ninjas. I'm pressing it. Careful. We're getting really unlucky with the visions now, people. I don't know what the fuck is going on. RNGs has decided to shoot us in the back of the face. Uh oh. Mind you, we've got throw out Replicanum after this anyway, so. We've got a couple of good ones. We've got the bleed. We've got the fire on the ground, but the rest of it has been a bit hit and miss. So when I, just to underline, when I answer questions, asking for the variables involved rather than just gear stuff. The reason is because I have the calculations actually in front of me of how many different things there are when it just comes to gear in the game and how many billions of possibilities there are. So I never want to give people a wrong answer if I can help it. So if I know there's 50 different answers to your question because there's information missing, that's when I'll be careful about how to respond to it. Rather than, yeah, this is best, do it, because I don't want to give you bullshit. So I'm not trying to be awkward. I'm trying to help as efficiently as possible. What's your advice on alts and second characters? Like, do you go through the whole story again? That's your choice. You can if you want. You get skill points for it. But if you don't want to because you find it boring or slow or whatever, then you don't have to. I do have a level up guide, which you can either take or leave. It's up to you. To help you level at a fairly steady rate and have loads of skill points by the time you get the champion points and experience content along the way as well. So you're better armed mechanically by the time you get there. But that can work for first characters, second characters, whatever. It's really good regardless. So level up in the chat. I was shocked on how good the main quest was. Main quest is really good. It's just that after you've done it 8 times, you might not want to do it again. Oh shit. Elder Scrolls games do not suffer when it comes to story. They're very, very good. It's just a case of when you've got 6 different servers and fuck knows how many characters, you don't want to do it on every single one. Your opinion on the meta? That sounds like a loaded question. Sounds like you came in with your Discord cheerleaders. Are they here? It's a term used in other games where games are very linear and have a one-way or designed best. In ESO, that does not exist, but people use it to seem or appear relevant in front of their own peers so that they don't look stupid when they don't understand what they're doing. Chasing the magical best in ESO will only lead to disappointment because there isn't one. Just gear alone, currently with 622 sets, if you mismatch them all and put them in different orders and different weights, etc., 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 regardless of how many may be good or bad, there is 68 digits worth of choices. No one knows what best is. That's not even including skills, class, race, any of that stuff. There are billions of possibilities. So for anyone to be as entitled enough to say, I found the best and that's the end of it, painful. Other games are designed that way. Many games are designed that way. ESO is not. And that's something that some people cannot get over. So of course they're going to be using the M word. Also, it's a backronym anyway. Look up what metagaming actually is. That might confuse some people. And it might actually make some people think. It's not a thing in this game, in spite of what people sometimes pretend. They do pretend, because it's easier to just give up. Here's the thing that you can note. I will note, however. If you have decided, within the limited time constraints that you have, to play and discover things, if within that little tiny ball, you've decided what's best for you, that is 100% fine. Using the term, I have found what's best for me, is not a negative. That is an honest statement. Saying I have found the best indefinitely, overall, inside the entire game, is a lie. Or a very, 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 very overconfident statement without experience of all the other things to have a base for comparison. That's the difference. I know what people really mean, but words do also mean things. Now, one of those statements I actually shot myself in the foot with once because I made the Bobby build, which was best 1-bar build yet. And it was fucking phenomenal. And it still is. But then I made better ones. But the last word was yet, which meant there was room for more. So I got away with that one. In your DM. I'm not going to read that right now. I'm on stream. Thank you, though. What's the best move in rock, paper, or scissors? Just give up. The fucker's going to cheat. Bear in mind, people, while there are ways to do that. Miss Brick, I cannot read that while I'm on stream. Hello again, Zion Ninjas. I'm back. Welcome back! I'll do it quickly, but for future reference, people, if you do send me DMs, it's better that I read them when I'm finished, because at the moment I'm busy. Be right back, toilet. How dare... I've got time to read messages now, fuck it. Rock, paper, scissors, matter is paper, scissors. Shut up! Don't listen to Unforgiven. Dear dear. Because the point of a personal message is not to read it out in front of 300 people. Hold on a minute. I'll read it without saying my words. This is why I don't do it on stream. Yes. Miss Brick? Yes. That is the answer to that one. Oh dear, Bobby is dirty in the entire game. That's very true. I like to level characters in Battlegrounds and then the main quest in between for skill points. Fair. Lasting harm. We've got fucking so much of that. We don't need loads of it, do we? We'll take it again for science. Longer bleed. How long is it? 8.2 seconds. That'll do. Awesome. No worries. So, there's a point. I won't give full context because it's none of your fucking business. But Miss Brick had some very specific questions that I had to try and weed out the information for, which we got there eventually. And based on the fact that I can individually scale time in 1 hour sessions, rather than trying to scale it for every single person on stream, which is actually quite difficult to do, he has booked a 1-to-1. She already had one, but she's obviously set it now in stone, which is mega. So now, all the things that she needs help with, I can help with. And none of you are going to know any about it because it's 1-to-1, so there. Haha. Don't worry, Miss Brick, it's all good. Hopefully the last one was helpful, actually. That's a fact, by the way. Most people that have 1-to-1 sessions actually have more than one. It's a lot easier to separate your time to an individual than it is to 300 people that all want the same thing. So what I try to do on stream is I try to answer questions as quickly and accurately as possible. But if it's really in-depth, I have to kind of like make clear that it's broad and hard to answer. Not because I don't want to, but because if everyone did it at the same time and everyone wanted me to go through the whole build in like a 20 to 30 minute essay, there'd be people at the back waiting for a long time. Could have waited. No, you're good. It's fine. Apparently it was fine because Vigix, Miss Brick, decided to go to the toilet in the middle of Ender's Archive. It was. I love taking over the trials. Good. I'm glad it was helpful. I want to make a tank sork and ending up with a two-hander and a lightning staff. This is so much fun. Dude, this is the thing, right? The game is always designed upon the foundation of choice. Any class, any race, any role, do anything you like, see if it works, see if it doesn't, right? There's so many choices. The stupid thing, the most infuriating thing, especially for me, as a content creator that literally gives you builds based on choice, giving you survival, recovery, resource management, damage output, tank ability, the lot, heals, everything, all the different types of roles built in lots of many different unique ways that work in all content. Then this comes out after being told you're not allowed to build that way, you're not allowed to build that way, blah, 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 blah. Clever people, I'll put that in inverted commas because yes, I'm being very sarcastic. Clever people are now like, hey, why don't we try this build? This might work in Ender's Archive. Okay, fair enough, you're building towards the content. But then, after doing something that is painfully fucking obvious, like a survival set and a damage set, the words come out of their mouth afterwards. And most of the time it ends up duplicating something that I've already done. The words come out. I wonder how this would work in a dungeon. Fuck off, dickhead. You're the one that decided to go onto the comment section and tell me that that build that you're now using 3 years ago and to now is not allowed in dungeons. But now all of a sudden, because you said it and it worked in Endark, you're allowed to try it in other places. That is literally the definition of backpedal. So yes, both audiences, YouTube and Twitch, you can build however the fuck you want. That is how the game has always been designed. So don't let people act like it's clever now to try and figure stuff out. You have always been allowed to do that. You've always been able to do that. Carry on and find stuff out. Best thing to do is make your character look amazing. You are actually correct. One thing I noticed is that your outfit is top notch. Thank you very much. Right, what do we got? We just said the same thing. You did. Time to bite it. I normally do. Gotta go adult right quick. No worries, Miss Brick. Thank you for joining. My food ran out. Fuck. Just beat my best run on the Arcanist. Arc 4 time. Nice. Get it done. Uh-oh. I'm in trouble. Why am I getting fucked? Vigix, taunt that big bastard. Thank you. By the way, we just beat Third Replicanum and didn't even blink. That was autopilot to fuck. My heavy attack didn't finish. Give me the health bonus. How mathis am I? 81. Oh, excuse me. 81, nearly 82k. What the shit? I still want to see if they stack. It's tricky to do because you got to kill stuff on the same spot. You got to Venn diagram the fucking things. Yeah, it's always been a thing. You've always been able to play how you want. You've always been able to combine sets that might feel unconventional, whatever the fuck that means in this game. So don't let people now try to tell you that they're clever enough to just figure it out all by themselves all of a sudden, while they're the ones that told you all along you couldn't. You always could. Transferring end arc builds into dungeons and trials is pretty much playing your own way all along. So, again, I encourage people to try stuff out. Always. Before and now. Because there are so many possibilities, you never know. You might try something that's been done a million times and think it's great, and then realize it's been done, and then, oh well, doesn't matter, you still discovered something. Or you might find something that nobody's ever fucking tried, and people have only just been spreadsheet wankers and decided to tell you what they think it is because of numbers rather than actual testing. If in doubt, try it out. You never know. It might be great, it might be shit. If it's shit, you're closer to finding something good. Because you know what you don't want to do. Dude, this is going to suck. I've not got this in the right order at all. I'm not paying attention because I'm too busy ranting about shit. Someone just deleted their message. Why'd you delete your message for? Ah, that's no good. That one. Virgin, what are you doing? He ran into the left one. That's dumb. Just got to beat my... I read that one already. Speaking of fashion, I want the skin stuff. It looks like a massive scythe for my Necro. There's a couple of scythes, but none of them are really, really dramatic. More like hammers or picks. Glamnora weird stuff is cool even. It is. Let's say there aren't a couple of scythes. There are, but there's not. There aren't like really over the top dramatic ones. There aren't any kind of Diablo World of Warcraft type ones. Where's Mike? Is he still here? If the majority uses superior build, why try something new? Why not use the build? You didn't make any sense whatsoever. If there are billions of possibilities, and you are interested in exploring some of those, that's why you would. Because you might be interested in trying to see if you can find something stronger. Superior would mean it's better than everything. If you don't have the results for everything, you can't claim it is superior. You can just claim that it's very, very good. I don't think you understand your own words. You're deliberately trying to conflict, and your first message was going to do that in the first place. It was front-loaded with bait for me to respond and you to tell me what I really mean, or what you really mean. You have to be here for a long time to get away with that. Mike is supposed to be busy tending his lawn. No, he's not. He's an end arc. Majority. Majority is just popular. We can do this all day. There are 68 digits worth of possibilities just on sets alone. So, again, I made very clear earlier that people can choose to play how they want. And people can pick what they deem very good for them and stick with it. I already said there's nothing wrong with that. So trying to defend that like it's an attack is silly because I've already said it's okay for you. The difference is, if you want to explore the other possibilities, you can. Because no one has ever found the best, because no one's ever tested it all. So you have two choices. You can stick with what works for you and be happy with it, and call it OP as fuck if you want. Or you can try and better it. Some people like to try and better it, and some people assume that there's no better already. Whichever side of the fence you're on is entirely up to you. But it's a pointless argument because the facts are already there. Still an end arc with a Nightblade. Yes. He is getting focused efforts times 10. Because I can't fucking get it. Because my RNG sucks. Every time. And I'm still getting shit perks. Oh. Okay, I'll take that one now. You have to prove the point that it's a superior build and that it hasn't been established. Correct. It hasn't been established. Especially since that every class and builds at least equally well. Also stop bait and I don't have the patience to deal with the dump. Yeah, it was already bait before you came in. It wasn't a debate. It was a, hey, I'm already right before the streamer speaks, but I'm going to see where he goes with this and see if he can squirm around it. We've been here a million times with trolls. It's a waste of time. The fact is, there are countless, well, there's counted, but there's countless for the human brain at least, possibilities. One little chick, thank you very much. I get it, I can't possibly test all the possibilities because they're endless. I'll backpedal a little bit on the trolling part because you just redeemed yourself a little bit by that statement. Yes, That is
I
true.
love winnings. Drinks all
So
around.
again, if you have decided that you see something on the internet and that's OP as fuck and you want to stick to it, there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. But the actual statements of this is best is inaccurate versus all the possibilities that there are because no one's tried. Do you know what I mean? So you're on the level now, you're good, you're not necessarily a troll, but that is a true statement. There are so many fucking ways to build to the smallest change that you never know what might tip things over the edge. Here's a small example before we pull the ads. The majority of groups that copy and paste each other because they think there's only one way to do things, the majority, like to have the same buffs and bonuses as the dummy. They also like to add 1 or 2. Those aren't the only ones available. So while they think that they're doing the best they could ever do, what about something as tiny as Morag Tong? Now, you could argue that, well, that's poison and disease, and fire does more because of the DK buff and because of the buff from the fire circle, the helmet. My answer is why not have both? There's plenty of poison damage out there. People use poison glyphs. There's loads of disease damage. Thank you very much for the sub. Bit and cake in the chat. You're an absolute legend. So, the DK buff is 6% fire damage. Then you've got the 5% from the monster helmet. Okay, so overall you're looking at 11%. But you've also got a 10% bonus to poison, a 10% bonus to disease. Poison can come from glyphs or skills, especially with the Dragon Knight or the Necro. Disease from the Necro or the Nightblade. And also other sources of damage and skills, blah, 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 blah. So if people are going to min-max, which is a fair statement if they want to do that, they have to understand that they could be missing things. And that's not a stab at someone's performance. That's saying, while you may be doing very, very well, and you're happy with that, there is still room somewhere for small improvements. So you could just add that. And I've said that before, and someone's gone, well, that's not min-max. Well, it is. You're minimizing your maximum if you deny variables like that. I do agree. There's been new discoveries in in-game trials that benefit the group. It's not even new discoveries. It's new acceptance, because that stuff has always been there. And people ignorantly smash their head against the wall going, there's no other stuff we can do. There's no other stuff we can do. We're the best. We're the best. Now, again, humans are lazy. And when they see something really, really cool, they like to copy it. Whether it be a video, a habit at home, or stuff in a game. People like to copy stuff. Some people like to explore other possibilities. 9 times out of 10, if something becomes a general sense, general kind of go-to, we'll say, the people trying stuff out get shit. Like, you can't do that. This is already best. And that's in everyday life. Until someone finds something that works really, really well. If it's not the people that are telling you not to do it, it will get stolen from you, and they'll do it anyway. Edison syndrome. But, yeah, there's so many fucking things in the game. There's so many things. Even small stuff. Just minor things. A minor tactical maneuver or skill introduction or set introduction to your group could tip the scales in one way or another. But what people have to do is understand that sometimes their performance could be a contributor as well. Like, player skill is a variable that is uncalculatable because someone could do a fuck up. Sometimes in those situations, someone at the back will go, yeah, that set's shit. We died. You died because you stood stupid. Don't dismiss the tactic if you did the tactic wrong. And that's my point overall. Saying there is a best means you must have tried absolutely everything to define it, and nobody ever has. So that's why, when it comes to the M word, it doesn't really exist in ESO. Holy fuck! Oh, dear. Thank you very much indeed. Massively appreciate Bit and Cake in the chat. You're an absolute legend. 5 gifted subs on the channel, now up to 51. Thank you very much. If you're doing flame and poison damage, aren't you better off increasing your damage as a whole to boost your physical weapon and skills? As an example, everything is bugged, not flame and poison, etc. So, hold on a minute. I got another message that I was halfway through reading. In the archive here, I use the weakening enchantment and the verse and boosts the end chance and it makes the marauder do 0 damage. Yes, you can. And that's the sort of things that happen. Okay, there's so many different possibilities in the game that blinkers on mentalities can stamp on to shut them up. Oh man, Keeks, thank you very much. Where the fuck did you come from? 215 gifted subs on the channel. Another 10. Thank you very much. I need to press the Dragon Ball button, then I'm going to continue. Done. Swinging through. Hope the stream's going well. It is. You know the rules. People to fight starts again from scratch. If you kill the Dragon Ball, you'll take their place to stream. I have to kill you instead. Thank you very much. Yes, Andy, you can boost all flat stuff, but you can also boost specific things. Papa Sweet. Oh, shit. Thank you very much indeed. 5 gifted subs on the chat. Oh my god. We've got a hype train, people. Let's fucking go. Gifted subs and bits or personal subs all count. Thank you very much. We are now approaching 900 subs. You're all fucking mad. Andy, you're talking sets, not necessarily group buffs, but yes, you can push towards flat stuff, so it's all equal, but at the same time, you can push for over boosting some damage types. So there are skills or sets that improve fire damage for your group. There are skills or sets that improve poison or disease on target for your group. There's lots of different things that you can take advantage of. Even the Warden has an ability to improve ice status effects, and DK improves poison and fire status effects. There's lots of different smaller variables that can heighten the basics. That's not to say the only thing you ever have to consider is DPS. There's ways to survive as well. There's sets in the game that if you block, you do chilled in area of effect. There's another set where you boost resistances in area of effect. There's another set where you give major resolve in area of effect outside of the Warden, so they can both stack together. You've then got Lord Warden on top, which is more resistances. You can basically make your whole group a tank. Those are tactics that people don't even consider. There might be a mechanic that's so fucking difficult, their healer sucks. Well, if you bring loads of resistance bonuses, you mitigate half the problem. A tactic or strategy doesn't have to be nuke it or nothing. But if you are going to nuke it or nothing, there's still other ways to push it further. And that, again, is more to the point of no best, because people haven't tried it all. They settle for what works really well for them. And again, that is fine, but you have to acknowledge the fact that if you're going to talk about variables, you have to allow for the ones that do exist rather than pretending they don't. Does that make sense? What about the Arcanist nuke? So we just nuke stuff with the Arcanist, dude. Just press the beam and go. It's fine. You know exactly what I mean. Oh dear, let's kill stuff. Need to get a drink in a minute. I'm dry as fuck after that. Got it? Okay, good. Gotta go. Have a wonderful stream. Thank you very much indeed. Massively appreciate a bit and cake in the chat. A prime example of that, people, was, oh, God, fucking hell. When the Necromancers first came out. What's your highest arc? 833, I think? Something like that. On stream. To be fair, I haven't gone with a particular partner that I know very well and try harder the fuck out of it. All of it's been done on stream, outside of my own solo runs. And most of that has been kind of smashing achievements. But on stream with the audience, we did an 833, I think. Grabbing a beer? Nice. Still high? It is fucking high. And again, I'll grab people out of the audience. Even Vigix today. I said, who wants to tank? Let's go. We tank the stuff. But he's tanking stuff. I'm not tanking stuff. I tank stuff when he drops it. Warden Link, that is for the new class guide today. That was the last class guide. They're all done. All 7 are done. Now build videos can start happening again. Whee! Brilliant news. I've just beat my solo best score. Big thank you, BFG. Nice. And here's the other thing to consider, okay? If there is a best, then you don't need a new. People are always looking for new. Jealous? You got beer? Nice. True, I have a stand warden, not running an ice stuff, casting shards. Here's the thing. Your build comprises of many different individual variables outside of just your set and class. I do appreciate knowledge about the game and how you help newer players to understand how the game works. Thank you very much. That also helps experienced players as well if they're missing stuff, because the class guys, believe it or not, get lots of feedback from them, not just in the comment section, but in Patreon and in emails and all sorts. I've had people that are sitting there on stupidly OP as fucking achievements, sitting there going, do you know what? For the DK, I didn't know that was a thing. Or for the Necro, I didn't know you could do that. Just bits and pieces that people overlook. And that's the thing. You don't need to be, not you personally, but just people in general. You don't need to be offended by someone telling you something that you didn't know. You can use that to better your performance as an already skilled player. It's never a negative to gain more knowledge. Oh, shit. But to not acknowledge that it exists is silly. It tests people's ego then, unfortunately. There are so many details that people miss across the board in how to get good series. That's very true. If you put beginner in the chat, that series there tells you pretty much everything you need to know about the basics, including some of the advanced stuff that goes with it. One big tip, right? This is completely off the scale to do with what we're talking about when it comes to variables, choices, etc., etc. This is more about basics. Off balance in PvP. Now, it applies in PvE as well, but in PvP specifically. Does the lazy sork, and I know a couple of people already know the answer to this, does the lazy sork, and I'm going to go from left to right with order of skills, okay? Bound Aegis, Lightning Wall of Elements, Hardened Ward, Inner Light, no, well, not Inner Light if you're using Crit Surge we'll say, and Mage's Wrath. Those 5 skills. If you know what they do, great. Out of those 5 skills, does it have a stun? Does it have a stun out of any of those skills? I worded that carefully. Out of those 5 skills, do you have a stun? In your arsenal, do you have a stun? Yes, you do. Because if you knock something... Shockglyph isn't a stun. If you knock someone off balance inside your wall of elements... well, that's wrong. If you allow concussion to apply inside your wall of elements, you'll knock them off balance. Off balance isn't a stun. But if you heavy attack a target that is off balance, then they're stunned. So it's default in your rotation. All you have to do is keep down a wall and keep up your buffs. And heavy attack. Heavy, 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 damage, damage, damage. Off balance, 70% increase to damage, but you also knock the fucker over. So if you see someone go off balance while you're using that in PvP, you have a built-in stun. These are the small things that people miss in the tutorial that are in the beginner series. Stuff like that can make the difference. Those minor... understood details of basic mechanics does make a difference. Didn't mean to make it worse. What did you do? Me and my duo did a duo VMOS hard mode today. Dude, that's fucking nuts. Oh shit. Did you just kite him for fucking ages? Obviously make sure you got rid of the doggies, right? Because they're fucking horrible. Doggies and stranglers. I'm getting hit quite hard. Blue Goblin! Oh, nice. 4 bosses still spawn. 4 bosses still spawn. You mean, why am I on my fucking perks? I should be on my potions. No wonder I'm not healing. Fuck me. Do you mean you still get the 4 curses or whatever? Or the hunt phase? Shadow phase. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yes, you do. Because it's not based on how many people have in the group. It's based on the mechanic being designed that way. So you still got to go through a bit. Weird flex. I had to solo fucking 70% of that on the Almost Immortal Warrior, which took a very long time on stream because everyone kept fucking dying. I was like, don't be dead, Dad. Don't be dead, Dad. Oh, get up, get up. Yay, you're up, Dad. So I was like, do you know what? Fuck this. That was not easy. So, a full duo would be stressful, yes. Definitely. Does the bear act like a pet? Yes. When I heavy attack, will it change its targets on a warden? Yes. That is an active pet. Fire and forget pets don't pay attention to your heavy attacks as much as the Sork stuff does. So the Blastbone sometimes does, but the Arcanist, Mage or Archer doesn't. I say Arcanist because that's the name of it, but it's fully Necromancer class. The Archer and the Mage will hit the closest. The Blast Bones will hit the one you cast on, but you can change it along the way, or it will change if the enemy dies on the way. But the bear and the Sork pets are designed to be controlled. So, yes, those ones are based on your heavy attack. Crit damage, sure, why not? Did it in 45 minutes now. I want to try a trifecta duo, but don't think we can kill that adds enough time. What was the fucking time on that? For something's telling me 30 minutes, but it might be nicer than that. It might be 40. I think it's 30. It's been a long fucking time. 35? Ooh, it's doable. I mean, 10 minutes does sound like a fucking long time, but I mean, if you're already capable of doing it, you've got the adrenaline out of the way. Your execute panic is already gone because you're confident enough to know you can do it. So you might be able to clean that up. Gotta go. Have a great streams, I. And you, thank you for watching. Have to be less tanky. Maybe, maybe not. It depends. stacking the ads in certain ways can make a big difference to that. I mean, I can't see what you're doing, and I wouldn't be able to scale that as a full conversation on stream anyway. But confidence alone can make a big difference there. And you've already built that up because you've done it. Gotta go, have a great... No, I read that one already. The new video, want me to build a Warden Healer. Put his Keeper in the chat. There's a build there for that. What is it? Execute Panic? I explained very briefly. Execute Panic is when you look at the health boss. Yep, that's Execute Panic, when everything goes wrong. When you look at the boss's health and you start doing stupid shit. Basically, some people, when the boss's health is low, they go, oh my god, Nuke is nearly dead. I desperately want this achievement. That's what happens. The desperation gets the better of them and they panic. If you can kill a boss from... Let's just say the mechanics are relatively similar all the way through the fight, because some bosses are. If you can hit a boss from 100% to 90%, you can take it from 10% to 1%. But panicking doesn't improve your DPS. Panicking makes you press buttons in the wrong order, it makes you do stupid shit, and it makes everybody else die. Execute Panic is a real thing, and the sooner you recognize it and channel your adrenaline into focus instead of panic, the faster you will get your content done. 99% of failures are at execute. And it's not because the execute phase of that particular fight is difficult, it's because people fuck it up. Delete execute panic, focus, and keep doing what you're doing. If what you're doing from 90% to 10% was working, why the fuck do you need to change it? That's dumb, isn't it? When executing, should I just keep up my rotation? That depends on the fight, because you might have to interact with something slightly differently. But generally speaking, if everything you're doing is working and it's a consistent flow, keep going. That's it. I can't believe you're Juffy. Where's mine? Bitch. Facts, indeed. Gonna go for God's sake. That's a prime example of that, actually. Because those 3 dragons have one mechanic phase 3 times. So, split the dragon up, okay? The ice boss, for example. Obviously, you've got the winds to deal with, and people have to go in and heal, yes. You've got the big boombas to watch out from, yes. You have him flying up in the air, and you have the ads and the beam and blah, 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 right? All those mechanics is one section. That's one. If you can do that, you've only got to do it 2 more times, because they're duplicated. All of those bosses have their mechanics in one section, and they happen 3 times. If you can do it once, you can do it 3 times. That's it. The mentality behind it is half the strategy. I always think after the boss rotate, I go, okay, we did 1, rinse, repeat, we got this. Correct, yes. If you've got rinse, repeat mechanics, there's no reason for you to do the second phase any different. Your first phase was so successful, you got to the second one. Now just repeat it. And that is how I teach people in the All About Mechanics guides as well. It's about splitting up the mechanics so that they're digestible, and so that you understand that it's not a panic just because of health percentages. It shouldn't be a panic at all. Panicking will kill you faster than the actual mechanics will. Because I'm sure you can do the mechanics, but because you're shitting yourself, you're doing things different. Let me keep those sustained light attacks and movements a good place to start during execute. It's not even that, because those are all semantics. They're just tiny little details that are part of the thing you should be doing anyway. What you should be doing is consistently maintaining what you were already doing, whatever it was. More ads spawn after each fight. On what? Last boss in fucking VSS? It's still the same phase. It's still the same thing. Here are the ads. Deal with them. You dealt with them before, deal with them now. Oh shit. A lot of people mess up in trials because they constantly want to change plans, even though you've got to 30% or less. Exactly. You'll get down to low health, right? You'll get a close pass, right? You're not quite there. You've got 12% health left. Everybody dies. Okay, guys, we're going to try something different now. No. Get up, go again. Try not being dead. That's it. You sometimes have to just take it on the chin and go, do you know what? We fucked up there. The tactic isn't the problem. We just panicked and fucked up. Next time, not panic. Or don't panic. People spend so much time talking shit for 30 minutes about stuff that doesn't matter. Rather than, you're already warmed up now, go again. Go. His eye had A right one today. Went into much vet, but got to the sisters and the tank ran away. And got hit hard by the shield sister and woke up in Stonefalls. Oh, dude, we've all been there. Which class is top leaderboard duos on PC? I have no idea. You have to go check. If you do blame the healer, always blame the healer. The healer's got a thick skin anyway. They know full well that even when they do something correct, someone's going to blame them for it. Like, hey, I did the healing correctly and you still died. Yeah, it's your fault. Didn't heal me. How much did you get hit by? 47k. How much health you got? 20k. So whose fault is it? Yours. Yep, you're an idiot. Kick! Oh, dear, dear. Just bear in mind, Jan, I wouldn't take that as gospel at the moment. While there are some very good runs and quite possibly some very, very legit runs, there are also some that are not. Like, 100% not. Because there are features at the moment that some people have taken advantage of where they've managed to stay transformed, shall we say, and keep it with all its buffs and benefits for multiple fucking arcs. And instead of quitting, have just taken advantage of it. So, while some are incredibly skilled and done very, very well and had no sleep, some have not. And that's on all platforms. Yes, Sos knows about it. Yes, we're getting fixes, don't worry. I always try to fess up, take pressure off my healers. Dude, 100%. Even on my own live streams, right? If I do something fucking dumb and I'm the tank, I'm like, fuck, I missed that. Where's the harm? Where's the harm? If you're going to be one of these people that claim to be a good player, own up when you fuck up. There's no shame in it. But there's every shame in fucking lying. Because that doesn't help anyone, and your team are going to suffer, because now you don't know where the problem actually lies. Quite simple. What happened there? I stood in stupid. Okay, perfect. Now we know not to do that. Fix it. What happened there? Oh, don't think the set's working. Okay, let's completely change all our sets because that tactic's broken. No, you just fucked it up for everyone. Just admit it. What'd you like? Stood in stupid. My bad. Okay, fine. Move on. Let's go. It can save so much hassle. I really don't need that buff anymore. That's ridiculous. That one would be quite nice. I'm getting these all the time. I don't want them. I want focused efforts. We're taking this instead. Fuck it. The bleed is mega long. I can just heavy attack one target and leave him to die for 9 seconds. You can't learn from mistakes, then it's just ignorant. It is, and you won't get very far with ignorance. Every player can always better themselves, even if they think they're great. That's a fact. Same with anything in life. You could be the best at whatever you're good at. But guess what? Someone's going to catch you up and beat you eventually. Keep getting better. Had a tank tell me that I had to do was block, and then we were dying because DPS was trash. You're dying because your damage is low. Let me ask you this, Papa Sweet. Did that particular boss have a DPS check? When I say check, I mean if you don't kill it in X amount of time, you all wipe. Did it have that? Bear in mind, I'm very aware of all the mechanics, of all the content, and I know there are very, 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 very few of those. Like me, best ESO player ever, still a carpet. Yeah, but you're a good carpet. I don't have muddy shoes anymore. I have friends who blames everyone, her controller on her internet. Dude, if you die, it's lag. On the veteran leaderboard, 5 weeks straight, says a try-hard lord. Dude, if you try hard, try hard. Nothing wrong with that. But don't cheat. No, like the tank thought all they needed was to do was block. Oh, shit. So they didn't taunt? No, that's bad. Put beginner in the chat. Send them to those videos. There's one about taunting, especially range manipulation. Oh, that's painful, dude. No taunt? Oof. So basically they're in the room, making sure they don't die. Yee. You do have to live. That is part of it, yes. That is part of it, but you don't... No. Oopsie. That almost trumps the dude that I said to interrupt stuff before, and he told me he didn't have an interrupt on his bar. Now, I don't expect everyone to be a genius. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to teach people how to do stuff. That's what I do for a living. But there's a line. There is a line. Yeah, you like that one? That happened. Is there a specific ad that you hate the most in here? Ascendant Vanguards really get on my nerves. Fucking McForearms, I guess, if he counts as an ad. But if he doesn't, then spell fuckers. Spell thieves are death. They don't hit you very hard individually, but their spinner shit on the ground deletes your character. No, it's Zos's fault for putting stupid where it's standing. Not my fault. Valid. For all healers and tanks out there, I need to hear this. You are awesome. And don't listen to the hater that runs around and pulls aggro. Correct. Flame shapers that spawn in Narnia. Oh, you mean the ones like, hey, here's the big ad pull that we're beating up. We're doing fine over here. Why am I getting hit in the back of the head? Dead. And you spin your camera and there's one right fucking there. Yeah, they hurt. Fire orb. They're fucking horrible. No taunt as a tank. Yeah, so basically that tank was like, oh, okay, I'm in the room. Don't die. Am I good now, Mum? Do people like me now? Is that what happened? Ooh. I don't expect everyone to know everything. I do not. In fact, I fully appreciate that there is a lot of basic stuff that people don't understand. But that was, that's not helpful. Eating a sandwich. Brilliant. Please tell me they were a new player, because that would be fine. I would understand that. I know they're not. I know you're going to say off the complete opposite. Pretty sure he's 1,500 CP. Solidifies my point from earlier, where I said 200 to 300 champion point players that pay attention to mechanics and tutorials can outplay a 3,000 champion point player all day long, regardless of how many points they've got into survival, damage, etc. It's the truth. It's a real thing. Mechanics in this game are incredibly important, and understanding your basics are key. Like this thing, for example, over here. That needs to be bashed. If you don't bash that, the room gets deleted. This fire beam is teaching so many people about Xan and Necro abilities. It's really fucking good. Did you just say mum? I did. Did you find it funny? I'm 730 and out DPS most 1600 just because my rotation is clean and focused. Yeah, but I'm sure you understand mechanics as well, and that's the thing. Like, the basics are there. Whoa, shit. Dude, I'm getting hit by fucking everything. I'm going to kill this fucker here because the infuser did not get interrupted. Fire orb! Get dead. Oh. Good night. That's what happens when I'm not paying attention. I think what they mean is low DPS is killing, as if people don't want to deal with mechanics. It's a bad thing. This is Zos is allowed. Well, let me read that again, because that didn't make any fucking sense the way I was reading it. Hold on. Let me kill this minion before I kill Vigix by accident. I think what they mean, low DPS is killing, as is the people don't want to deal with mechanics. Yeah, people don't want to deal with mechanics. That particular individual, though, was a tank that didn't taunt, so that was tricky. Been playing since launch on and off, started on console. Fair. Which server? Not that it makes a fucking difference, but just out of matter of interest. And a bad thing is that Zos allowed that at some point, some extent. So, I've been in meetings with Zos and their combat team. Personally. Lucky me. And I've heard what they had to say on stuff like that. And their own words, take it or fucking leave it. Their own words were, the point of balance and all the rest of it over time, outside of power creep, because obviously that trendy word is there. Their own words are, they would like to see people apply lots of different strategies to their set in stone mechanics outside of brute force. So while it is fun to nuke stuff, it should be fun to say, oh my god, did you see that happen? Oh my god, we got loads of crits and nuked it. That should be a surprise. That should happen rarely. It shouldn't be the default. And that's from them. So, while it's very hard to balance that, because players do get very good, players aren't fucking stupid, their intention is for you to play the mechanics. And some of those are somewhat forced, especially when it comes to like portal mechanics and shit. They put you in there. And others, obviously, if it's too old, then there's not too much you can do with it. I love the newer DLC hard modes. Yeah, they kind of split you up and force you to coordinate. I've run out of damage bonuses. We've got Zajhasa. Let's kill the fucker. Takes teamwork and it's fun. Yes, correct. Talking about the execute stuff from earlier, though, that's one of the most precious things for me, is when you get down to 10%, you've always got that one dickhead at the back of the room that doesn't shut up and just goes, just nuke it! What makes you think that people weren't trying to nuke it all along? What makes you think that people suddenly are going to have better rotations? Dude, did you watch it melt from 100% to 50? People were trying. Shut up and let the raid leader talk. True story. The pillar's busted. That is not good. So that is a feature that isn't supposed to happen. Technically, that should still actually be there. It's a visual bug. Vigix is over here. Somewhere. Oof. Maybe. Not quite there. It was here somewhere. Vigix found it. Mechanical gameplay is more fun than nuking gameplay, in my opinion. It's so much more engaging. It's fun when you accidentally blow something up. Like, you intend to go fucking ham. You're gonna do the mechanics, but you have that one moment where you're like, oh, we fucking hit it really hard that time. Defaulting it is boring. Doing it is fun, but defaulting it is boring. So bear in mind, this pillar is not supposed to disappear. We are actually behind it now. I've got the hitbox, but I lost the hitbox now because obviously we've got this, but that is not supposed to break. The breakage is a visual bug. Got nowhere to go. Just gonna have to fucking try for it. Oh, God. Oh, fuck me. Nearly. We lived. We didn't live. That's broken as fuck. We're getting our lives denied, Vigix. We were behind it then. It still flung us off. Mechanical gameplay. I read that one already. So it's the best combat I've played in an MMO, just like Swassel was as good as ESO. Personal opinion, fair enough. I didn't like it that much, but each to their own. Played shit out of it. Wasn't for me. But then I played a fuck ton of MMOs. I don't mean 5 of them. No, a lot over the last 24 years. When groups nuke it, it's just awesome. When groups say we can't clear it unless we nuke it, it's just sad. Yeah, because that's a lie. And if it isn't a lie, and that is their capability, then they're not as good as they think they are. Let's do it again. We need more bonuses. This one. Ah, nice. Fuck the loot goblin. Again, those words have been said out of my face on stream before anyway. There's even a short for it. Bends. That's a pillar. It's broken as well. That is played at all 100 MMOs that exist. There's about 300 and something actually. Played over 100. So even some of the really fucking obscure ones. Even the ones that have been shut down. Even the ones that still exist. And fucking tons of them. It should be here. If it allows us to do it this time. Are you fucking kidding me? There's one over there. Oh, I'm not gonna live. Nope. I was gonna die from the curse anyway. Fuck this game. Everyone thought they were doing their thing. Bear with me. Gotta catch up. But finally, they took me and my group 5 hours on hard mode, because of some bugs and shit. Oh, fuck. This is buggy as shit today. Had that a couple of runs, and because of the pillar, does not show up. Yeah, the pillar's there, and then it goes down. You can see the corpse there. See that? It does exist. It is there. But you have to actively get behind where it was. Otherwise, it won't work. That's not intended. So it is there, but visually it's not. The visual is supposed to be present. It doesn't happen all the time, but it has been happening a lot more than it should. I mean, correction. It's been happening a lot more than it did. Yeah, so yeah, I did. Don't be dead. We actually lived, and it flung us off a cliff anyway. So, shut up. Denied life. I disagree. Oh, I've got shit perks again. Oh my god. Big stand bonus though. We'll take it. Focus efforts here. I wish. Dude, you should see that on the Status Pro build, the Endless Archive version. So if you put Endark NB, so Endark Nightblade basically, as a command in the chat, you'll get the updated version of Status Pro for this content specifically. I had 4 stacks of focused efforts. I had a fuck ton of extra bonuses as well along the way. We're talking like Arc 7 or so. And I was getting 70k fucking ticks from burning. It was ridiculous. Fucking mad. Now, just 4 stacks of it won't do that. You got to have loads of other stuff as well. But it can go really fucking high. If you stack like 5 or 6 versions of focused efforts, if you get lucky enough, it's over. It's fucking over. All one word. Exclamation point, Endark, NB. But that's for Twitch. On YouTube, by the way, you're already there. Mike will get you a link, hopefully. If he's available. If he's not available, then if you go to my homepage, it's not the last video released, the one before. Had my elemental susceptibility ticking at 90k. I well believe it. It's fucking mad. Like I said, I got 70k the other day. You can go a lot higher. It's so fucking fun. Yeah, of course, it's massive RNG, but that's what, like I said earlier, right? Where ZOS don't want you to default brute force. They want you to play the mechanics. That's their intention, right? Over time, obviously, there's going to be oversights. People get really, really powerful. They have to try and adjust it. That's just balance, how the word balance really works. But in here is a prime example of that. It is really fucking fun when you get the cool stuff and stuff just goes, but it's rare. It's rare. And that's why it's fun. If that was the norm, well, guess what? You've got the old saying, if every day's a sunny day, what's a sunny day? You don't appreciate it anymore. And that is why it is fun to nuke the shit out of stuff, but it's also fun for it to not happen every time. And that separates the good from the bad. Because if you can do mechanics all the time, but occasionally get the odd fucking, look, we splattered it, you're quite consistent and you get lucky occasionally. If you can't do the mechanics outside of just nuking it, you're not very good. You got high damage, sure, but you're not very good at the actual game. You're just good at splatting one target, which is a different skill set entirely. You need both. Got it, thank you. No worries, you're welcome. Oh man, we're fucking go. Can't spell words, look weird. I can't say words with my face, don't worry. My goat has got red eyes. Ha! Looks mega. Keeping that. Look at him. There's a reason for that. Where the hell are the cakes? Oh my god, he's gonna get me. Fuck you. He took a shortcut. I wasn't even looking. No. Run. Called FE and Arc. 2. So, I got focused efforts the other night. 3 times in a row. And ferocious support by the time I was in the 4th cycle of the first arc. Couldn't fucking believe it. I was solo, I was off stream, and then on live stream, couldn't fucking get it for shit. I'll add more to that, Papa Sweet. I had Exsanguinate on one of the ad rounds. And I'm using nothing but direct damage on that build. Apart from, obviously, the damage over time from the bleed and the heavy. And the burning and shit. But, you know what I mean. The actual flat damage from application. And I just thought, you know what? I'm just deleting absolutely everything and no one's around to see it. I recorded a lot of it, though. That hit too hard. Yeah, it was stupid. Everything was a one-shot. Everything was a one-shot. Because it applies instantly. Fucking nuts. But that's the stuff, though, isn't it? That's the fun stuff. That's what you want. You want to be relatively powerful, but you want those, oh my god, this is OP moments. Just like fucking McForearms. You'll delete all the enemies, you'll delete all the bosses, and then all of a sudden, fucking McForearms comes in and ruins your day. If you didn't have that fluctuating effect, if you didn't have those highs and lows, then it would just be... It would just be fucking stagnant as shit. It would be boring. He's my nemesis, he's everyone's nemesis, and I want him to stay that difficult. As fucking crazy as that sounds, you don't want to sit there and go, oh, it's that dude, we know how to beat him, he's easy. Because you become ungrateful for it, right? You've got no fear. You should be scared of it. Much like the Butcher in Diablo, unless you're OP as fuck, obviously. You want that thing to come in the room and you think, okay, it's go time. That makes a huge difference. This is why I was running weakening. Dude, it does make a difference. That's why Vigix has got, well, 2 of the skills that I used on the Malice build, which is, well, they're Nightblade abilities, basically. You've got Major and Minor Cowardice. Very strong. Makes a huge difference if you can maintain it. You mix that with the weakening buff, you're good. And now look, a fire orb, everything's getting melted. Or we could have had a situation where everything hit us really hard and we suffered. See, that's fun as fuck. And you're dead. Next round's gonna be shit. Can't wait for the motif pages for the class sets of drops. They look really good. Dude, they are quite cool, actually. I like the effects they have. Like, they all have their own unique visuals, if you like. Quite subtle, but they're unique anyway, for each class. So you've got the purple for the Necro, you've got the red for the Nightblade, and all that good stuff. You've got the rocks for the DK. Keeps it interesting? Yes, it does. Again, it doesn't matter whether you're good at it or bad at it, you'll get better. Simple as that. Everyone has good days and bad days. And that's supposed to happen. I mean, if you look at two people's different scores, for example, you could have two solo runs, okay? One person goes to Arc 1, and the other person goes to Arc 1, and they both stop there. Were they equal? No, 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 no. One of them could have struggled really hard. They could have had Rakat and Yolocrane and the Warrior as their first bosses, while the other person gets Exsanguinate and Fire Orb every single fucking round. That's the difference. You just never know what's going to happen. One person that doesn't know a fucking thing about the game might get constant Juffy transformations and delete the fucking game all the way through and get their Inkslayer in their first run. Or a really experienced player might get fucking McForearms every single time and lose all their lives before they get to the Inkslayer title. It varies so bloody much. And while player skill is a contributor, luck is a big one. So is choice, because I've accidentally pressed off of focus efforts before, which was a big dump. I didn't have any power-ups, so we're going to have to use a defensive one. Bollocks. Oh, Vigix, don't mind me. I've got a taunt, apparently. This is for you. Oh, dear. We've got tomfoolery, though, so we're good. We're going to have to slow it. I mean, it's not going to be slow, but it's going to be slower than it would be if we had magical multitudes or whatever. Oh, the fire works. Put him in the middle. Didn't have winds or anything. Swift Gale is fucking broken. We just hit her anyway and see what happens. Oh, I know what happens. There aren't enough damage sources to kill me. It's fine. Off balance. Heavy pop. What are you on me for? Hit the tank. I'm going to turn into a massive chumber in a minute. Mahusiv Bajonga. Look at him. Raw, Bruce, blah, 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 blah. Anyone playing Necro, by the way, on a DPS? Especially if you want to go through later arcs. I know, obviously, the Malcolm ulti is fun as fuck. But, this is a game changer. Turning into that Goliath makes a big, big difference to your survival. Plus, you've got actual damage in area of effect as well. As if he's taunted Jeff, even. Vigix, I'll get you in a minute. I'm going to have to get rid of Shardy McFuckface, because otherwise, it's going to be tricky to try and res you when all these orbs are in the room. Hey, I called them orbs. I used their real name. Actually, I think I can get you. Oh, Manti. Can't get you, there's a laser. Rip. Vigix died. Poor fucker. Where the... So the trick is, if you get rid of these little bastards, you have less of them to deal with, because this one stomps and brings out loads of tentacles and just horrible stuff, basically. One is on them. Now coming! I'm going to use your body, by the way, so don't res right away. I'm going to suck up the ulti. Gotcha! Haha! Let's go. Oh, I don't want to bring the dragon in yet. 3, 2, 1, dodge. Poor Vigix, right? He's like, what the fuck is going on? Come in for the beer in the chat. Beer in the cat. Oh, I can't even say it. Why would the beer be in the cat? Beer in the cake? Is that what you came in for? Do you know how difficult words are at this time of night? Fucking knackered. Shut up, you heard. That was nice commentary. Thanks. Whee! Shut up, boy, dead. You, fuck off. Vijix, this fucking thing don't like me. Oh, double fire. Happy days. Oh, shit, dragon. Excuse me. He's blocking the whole room. Big tomfoolery, thank you. I know, the taunt is annoying, but I've got it, so it gives you some time to heavy attack or whatever it is you want to do. Whatever it is tanks do when they're not blocking. That was supposed to be funny, shut up. Dragon boy! I'm gonna kill him in the face now. Dragon McFuckface. That's his name. I don't know what his fucking name is. Ice boy. Gambit, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, when they catch me off guard, I cracked up big time. Shit. Ow. That really hurt. Need to get in there and heal. Thank you. Why is he hitting me for? Vijix. Thank you. The dragon's doing a dumb. Why is the synergy not working? For fuck's sake. Big boy! Let's try. It's a big difference when you don't have all your buffs and bonuses. I mean, we've got them, but I mean, like damage versus. I had fuck all. I had tomfoolery, which was nice, but I had no damage versus with me that I could take advantage of. Because I normally bring an extra. I was just going to buy some on the last round, but I forgot. Have a blast bones. Have a wall. That won't reach. Nope. And they catch you off guard. Oh, you mean the Saiyans? Okay. I'm glad you find them mildly entertaining. Oh my god. Today is the day of shit perks, people. It is official. I mean, penetration's nice, obviously. Recovery's nice, obviously. But we cannot get focused efforts for shit. Cannot get it. It will not bloody land. What the hell? What's your personal record at the moment? Personal? Fucking no idea. I can't remember. Duo? Like 833 on stream. But again, bear in mind, they aren't like try-hard runs. It's literally, I go, who wants to join from the audience? And we get people, and that's it. And then we stay until I nearly fall asleep at the fucking keyboard. Yes, there's a keyboard in front of me. Can't get any Iron Ash revisions. Last transformation I need. That thing's really fucking cool. Most of my runs I finish at like 3 in the morning while on live stream, while disturbing everyone in the house. So having a proper full run where I don't have to stop or where I can focus on comms, haven't had a lot of opportunity to do that. Stream ones have been fucking mega though. We've had several 8s. And bear in mind, we have no communication apart from me shouting at the stream and they hear me 10 seconds later. The people are nailing the shit out of it. I haven't done any of that. Ignore the chat and have comms with one person and lick my nose while try hard and yet on stream. I probably won't either because it's not very interactive with the audience, so keep doing this. We'll just get every single person in the whole community fucking ink slayed. Whee! That was a joke, by the way. I can't scale that. I need some damage versus, so I'm going to speak to Squid Boy after this. That fire is so fucking strong. Look at it. Rip. Battle Cat, watch out. This motherfucker has to die. Wrong target. I got him. I disagree. You're bleeding. Why is my skill not firing? Thank you. Got all last night and didn't transform. I had that on live stream as well. I had every single transformation stacked up and none of them would actually trigger. I couldn't get the burst for it. It's bullshit. And I got them early on as well. Want to buy an interrupt? Thank you. You mind? You poisoned me. That will do.
Your rewards are here if you want. I'm not going to say that you...
I need. I just heard that. I heard that. Did you hear that? Vigix, don't speak for a minute. Anyone in the chat, what did you just hear? If you heard what I heard. That motherfucker had a frost transformation tonight when I was going through the Iron Outro. I'm pretty sure he just turned into a bloody werewolf. You bastard. I mean, that's great for us, obviously, but you bastard. Please get a Marauder. You've got a taunt, by the way. It's square. If you didn't know that already, people. Number 1 on the werewolf is a taunt. Whoa! I'll have that buff. Thank you. Let's go double transform. Werewolf and Necromancer. Let's go. Where the fuck are the people to kill? Of course we didn't get fucking McForearms. Why would we get a Marauder while we've got transformations coming out of our noses? Trick to the werewolf. Maintain R1, so your heal and your breath. And heavy attack your ass off. You will hit incredibly hard and you won't die. Most people don't know how to heal. R1, number 5. It's not an active heal that you press a button and heal instantly. You have to do attacks. Did I just do a thing? Nope. Dead 8. That's ridiculous. I hope you're happy with yourself. Oof, Swift Gale. Now I get a good buff.
Verses and visions aren't just gifts. They make your fights more interesting.
What have I got?
Don't waste them.
Guardian of Pestilence. That'll do. I need to do a thing. Hold on. Ha! All done. Let's go. Oh, man. After all that. Loot Goblin. That's a lot of ulti on the floor. Mine. Nope. Get her, Jeff. Kick her in the fingers. And that also is a fucking game changer as well. We could have had... Well, we won't because we've already killed him, but we could have had the warrior, or the mage, or the serpent, or Raka, or YOLO, or just a trial boss in general. I don't want that. They keep trying to offer me it. That's the 3rd time now. Extra health or area of effect damage increase. I'll take the health. 30k? 31. Almost 32. Whee! Spellfucker has to die. Why has he got a massive damage shield on him? Ow. This dude is not... He had really, really high damage mitigation for some reason. Versus the other ones. Whee! That felt like a double heavy attack. Like it wouldn't stop. Dude, this dog is kicking my ass. Thank you. Piggy! Ow. Uh-oh. Ooh, that was close. Fucking infuser. Wow. I think he's got Mighty Bash because something happened a moment ago and everything went bang. They do need to start giving me some damage bonuses though. Mighty Bash. Literally just said it. Finn heard me. Now you know that it exists. No! How are you getting there so many... Fuck you. How is he getting there so many times? One of those days when the tank gets all the damagey buffs. I can do damage too. Oh shit. Whee! Right, I'm gonna join you. Now I'm massive. Fucking hell, man. Where's the big boy? Not even here. Whoa! That's a bad place for them to stand. Me also. You've stuck him in the wall, dude. Oh, shit. I actually got... Oh, I got stuck in the wall earlier. And there was nothing I could do about it. The enemies couldn't hit me, so I couldn't die. And I couldn't jump out the wall. But I was in combat, so that's fucking stuck. For some reason, I managed to build ulti, turned into transformation, got slightly stuck out the wall, couldn't get out, got killed, died, reset. That was annoying, but it happened. Oh, fire aura, let's go. And please don't give us the eyeball one. That would suck feet. Oh, good. I'm going left. No, no. You cannot coordinate, can you? Dear, oh dear. You saw me go this way and you came this way anyway. Do not let Vigix get hold of the sat nav, for the love of fuck. Pissed. Doesn't know where the fuck he's going. Werewolf is Juffy. What are the others two? The other two are... They don't have a name. They have what they have. You missed one. After all that. See, this is why we coordinate and why you don't lead. Because you're pissed. Give me your keys. No, give... Vigix, give me your keys.
If you don't help us...
That was fucking awful. Oh, dear. You're lucky. So, it's really simple, boys and girls. Basically, see this in the middle here? That's where the start point is. So if you do this, and both of you go in, and one goes this way, and one goes the other way, and you both shift around to the right, you'll pick up 3 each and come to a point again. So you do this. Grab this one. 1, 2, 3. And then come back in again. And if you both follow that in a rotation, you'll both hit the middle with 3 each. That's it. We've done it every time so far, but apparently Vigix has forgotten how to do things. Stole all my orbs. Llama, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Shout out for Llama in the chat, please. Vigix, let's go. You've just because you've been werewolf, doesn't mean you get to drive. Ah, we've got a vampire. I can picture all 10 clips now. A giant wolf and a giant vampire rampaging around the end arc. Oh well, back when it was okay to have fun on the internet, right? How dare you? Fun is not allowed. Fun is banned. That's why we have the fun place. So that can't happen. The goblin's dead. As if you've got a fucking fire orb as well. Double fire orb, let's go. Melty, melty. Oh, fucker. I don't want to step in that. That really hurts. Where are you going? Vigix has all of a sudden gotten drunk at last minute and starting to do some really weird stuff. I'm going to throw this at you. Someone give me some encouraging emotes for focused efforts, please. We need something. Look, look. Bitch. Not good. Massive stand bonus. Yes. Is the Spindle too earlier and I made it me miss doing Endless Archive because of this boss? Yeah, he's different too because you've got... Ooh, the last flyby. It was all quiet. And then Keeks just drops $100 worth of bits. What the fuck? Thank you very much. You know you're supposed to be here. You're supposed to be doing some other stuff and things. Fucking hell. Bits goal acquired, people. 101%. Thank you very bloody much. I need to see where you are on the leaderboard now, because this is getting silly. Where are you? Fucking hell. 4th place. You are only now, I know it's a lot, but you are only 53.3k behind 3rd place. You are actually going to catch James Bond if you're not careful. Wow, people. Beer and cake in the chat. Show off your Ninja Star Geeks. There's a thing on the stream. Basically, if you have a sub, you will have emotes and you don't watch adverts. But if you buy bits, you rack them up over time and you unlock Ninja Stars. I am. We're packing up. That's why I was a flyby. I'm now out now. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Thank you very, very much. She has dropped, right? She has dropped. Get this. 360,400 bits in the last 2 weeks. What the fuck? No!
Headshot.
Holy shit! I'm fucking sweating. Alvin, you're gonna fucking kill me, dude. Thank you very much indeed. That was a bit of a battle. We now have a Dragonborn who got shot in the head with 100,000. How many was it? 10,000 bits. 201% into the bits goal. I reset it like a good boy. I was told to reset your bits goal, please. And I did. And now it's doubled. Running out of things to say. Fucking legend. Thank you very, very much, people. And Vigix with a gifted sub as well.
I need a champion, and you've got the job!
Hiram, you're a legend as well. You're now a sub and member on YouTube. You have emotes. Use and abuse them as you see fit. Vigix with bits as well. Showing off his Ninja Stars. Go on, show off your Ninja Stars. Thank you very much. Fuck off, Elvin. Oh, shit. Let me get a drink, because I am dry as fuck at the minute. Hold on. Wow, people. Whew. Oh my god. Oh, you lot are fucking mad. Absolutely mad. You could buy Christmas presents with that. What the fuck, dude? Elvin's healing himself. 500 bits. Thank you very much. Get ready. That. Oh, shit. Mark JPVVA, up to 295 gifted subs on the channel. You're a fucking legend, dude. If you received a gifted sub, make sure you say thank you to the gifter. Elvin, rip, Dragonborn down. Dead. You know the rules. People to fight studs again from scratch. If you kill the Dragonborn, you'll take their place to stream and have to kill you in. Holy fucking shit! Keeks, I thought you left us. 5,000 bit. Thank you very, very much. How do you feel, new Dragonborn? You just got slapped really hard by a stack of bits. Fucking gold is set to 271% now, people. Just saying. What do bits do? They help support the channel, and they give you emotes if you unlock them from 1,000 and above. There are several different checkpoints where there are emotes that you can get from them. And you don't have to be a sub, you can keep them forever. I'm going to try and kill stuff now. I'm going to try and kill stuff. Oh, my fucking neck. Hold on. I was trying to hit Elvin. I'll pack and hit Elvin, but someone got there first. They did. They fucking one-shot him. Mark JPVVA one-shot him with 10 gifted subs. And then you just hit dead card really hard. Are we ready? Let's go. Kill stuff and things. I've got like 15 minutes left tops because I've got a banging headache, so I have to get off soon. Oh, shit. We'll see what happens. Maybe we'll get through another arc boss. Oh, shit. What a boy. He's in the room. Watch your face. I should probably just use a special, right? Yeah, let's use a special. Custant globs. That is going to work. Oof, that hurt. You can fuck off as well. Fire, please. Big Pumba! These will pop. Big boy. Oh, I dis-a-fucking-gree. I bet that tentacle just whipped me as I come out of the dodge roll, didn't he? Little bastard. I was dodge rolling, and I blocked at the end, and I died it. Meanie? Indeed. You're on your own, Vigix. The game fucking denied me again. Don't panic. You can just slow burn him. You've got the bleed anyway, and the fire. Fucking game. That is so intermittent with its responsiveness sometimes. Like, you can block and it will save you, and other times you'll just take a one-shot and say, you didn't block. I fucking did. Finn? Stop it. He denied me again. Vigix is trying to slow burn, but that fucking creep's coming in and getting him. Oof. Good effort. The zombies are too close, so he's going to kill them and get the next wave anyways. Fuck all he can do about it. The boss's rate of fire for that AoE is quite quick. Especially in later arcs. It hits really fucking hard. Oh, nearly. I don't think you have enough time. Maybe. CC immune? Yes! I can hear it. You got it. I'm going to wait for the next pop. Oh, I disagree. Would you like me to tell you what happened? This is a bug stroke anti-cheat stroke. This shouldn't be a thing because it fucks people's runs. I was dead here, so Vigix was technically here on his own. The ads spawn all the way down there. And because of the distance from the spawn to where he is, it thinks I'm out of the room and it thinks we're trying to cheat. So it just took our life away. Fuck you, game. Fuck you, indeed. That is why you have to rush the spawn points when they happen. Because if you're too far away, they will give up because they can't find you. And it will act like you're out of the room, like you're cheating. If one of you's dead, that will happen. If you're too far away. That gave us like a second. I was literally just then hit the button. Bastard. Denied. So actually, both of our lives tonight have been lost through features. That one and Zachasa were both features because we were behind the thing. We shouldn't have been thrown off the edge. Son of a bitch. When Go and Done thing came back and you're dead, yeah, the fucking thing broke, dude. The AoE wouldn't block, even though it should have done, and then it thought we were we'd left or cheated and tried to basically stupidly out long range the enemies, which is not a thing, but you know, like when you go under mesh or on top of a wall or something, you try to just cheat a boss. That's to prevent that. But unfortunately, it's so off, it fucks things up, and people lose entire lives for it. Again, we are due a fuck ton of fixes, yes, so hopefully that will be one of them. Even though he was engaged with a Marauder, that is an add-on to the room. It's not actually part of the spawns. So it only considers the spawns. And because he'd killed the last ad, and they spawned all the way down here, he was too far away to be registered in the room. So it counted as we'd left. Brick. Ninja energy too big. Game can't handle it. Something like that. That's exactly what happened. I agree. These are all shit. Yay, go me. It's fine. I've got to go in a minute anyway. So even if we didn't run out of lives, I'd still have to cut it off short. And let's face it, I didn't get focused efforts anyway, so who cares? Into stream late, just showing support before you go. Fallen Destroyer, thank you very much indeed. Massively appreciated. How was your day? Splat. Love that. Fucking brilliant. This dude here can be stunned. He can be stunned with a chain. Pull him. If you pull him, that'll stop him from channeling. You can't interrupt him, but you can stun him to stop him doing what he's doing and make him stand still for a minute. I have man flu, so I'm technically dead. Okay, got it. I had official flu recently, and one of the kids is now... Well, one of them had it anyway, so did I. And now that we've almost got over it, the other one's fucking got it. I know, right? What happens? Hopefully, you feel better soon. I think I've got rid of most of the sniffles. I just got a fucking banging headache. Some of that is posture, though, because I lean over when I'm fucking playing stream. And before anyone tries to backseat doctor me, I'm aware. It's just a habit. Everybody does it, even you. Just finished 5th arc and totally brain dead. Nice! That means you got your title. Congratulations. I missed the infuser. My bad. Whoa. Do not do that. 3, 2, 1, interrupt. Oh, no, slightly off. This is going to hurt. They're all on me. Fuck them. Vigix, I'm in trouble, dude. Big trouble. I have all the aggro. Nothing's taunted. What happened? You getting punched by a big fucking McMolten face. Need to improve my posture when sitting down so much. The problem is, because I sit here between 12 to 18 hours a day, eventually you start kind of slipping. And you end up like leaning over, especially when you're streaming as well, because you're trying to focus, you're trying to read the chat, and you are backwards and forwards, always looking in the same direction, but you just lean. So there is stuff you can do about it, but it's just reminding yourself all the time. Vigix, you have to finish it all by yourself now. That's what you get for making molten feet punch me. I was like, why am I taking so much damage? I can normally just survive this. And then I realized they're all hitting me at once. Right, let's kill this boss and then let's get the fuck out of here. I want to see what perk I get. If it's focused efforts, I'm going to be pissed. can't use it, dude. I'm still a ghost. That'll do. Not doing too many light attacks, but already used that on fucking Waterboy. New haircut. Thank you, Pogue. Much appreciated. Oh my god, we've got this dude. Need to cut it again. Growing. Quick. Can we get a shout out for Pogue in the chat, please? Dude, we're nearly done. We had some bad luck. We've had some fun stuff because Vigix has been Juffy like 5 times, which is actually pretty good RNG for him. He's got some cool buffs and bonuses. My side of things, though, we got the bleed quite early, we got the fire quite early, but no focused efforts whatsoever, and just a fuck ton of stamina. At the moment, I'm sitting on 37.8k stam, which is quite nice. Come further than I've ever even tried. Fair enough. Got to get the audience involved in this, dude, as much as we can. Sit down. Oh, he's immune. Of course he is. Not bad. You're telling me you're not perfect like all backseat doctors, right? Come on, come on. Okay, I've got to go. But I am going to see what perk I would have been able to enjoy regardless. Oof. I'm just saying, if that was focused efforts, I might have stayed. Boss damage, whoopee-doo. Crit healing, whoopee-doo. Break free bonus, that is actually bloody nice. You can crit heal that as well. When you get 2 stacks of that, sometimes depending on your health, you can break free and heal to full. It's really helpful. However, I'm done. It is the end of the stream. I have to go and do stuff and things. Did I eat food? I did eat food. I'm going to eat food again. Right, people. Thank you very much for watching. Vigix, you're a legend. Bit and cake in the chat for Vigix, obviously. It's very brave of people to offer their services online. So, what a legend. You lucky bastard. You got Juffy way too much. If you're not following on socials, put socials in the chat on Twitch, for Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. The website is zonagaming.com. If you're on YouTube, description below. All the links are there. Patreon is another link, along with Throne, Buy Me a Coffee, and loads of other stuff. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
That the brothers on the rise now.